Maddis. Maddis, how you doing?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you? Michael
Whelan. Hello.
So we can hear you.
Hello.
How are you?
I am alright, thank you. How are you?
I am fantastic. We are sat here with a early access look at Thrones of Britannia, A Total War Saga, our next historical title coming out.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about this game, Maddis?
Okay, so Thrones of Britannia, set shortly after the Viking invasion. East Anglia, Northumbria, they're there. West CX are there. We've got a load of characters.
I asked the wrong person.
You did. You really did. I wasn't prepared for that
it's
question.
878 AD.
Yes.
It's shortly after the Viking invasion of Britain.
Yep.
And England
is in turmoil.
It's in turmoil. The land of Britannia is split up into loads of petty kingdoms.
It's been ravaged by all sorts of people.
And eventually the Vikings have decided to settle.
Yes.
And this is essentially what happens after. What happens now with this melting pot of different cultures, different goals, and different wars to fight on, fronts to fight on. So, today we are going to be playing as Strat Clut.
Yes. They are a Welsh kingdom. So basically they are old Brittonic people who have been forced out by the Anglo-Saxons, and they're being forced out now by the Vikings as well. So they're in what is essentially Scotland now.
Yeah,
so
modern-day Scotland.
Strat Clut. That area.
You may be confused why there is a Welsh kingdom in Scotland.
Yes.
Now, the reason is Welsh is actually, etymology-wise, it came from foreigner.
From Anglo-Saxons.
Yeah.
They called them foreigners.
Yeah. So they were sort of pushed out when the Anglo-Saxon things happened. This is where historians, if you can't tell. So they were just part of Old England. So they've been pushed up into northern or southern Scotland, really. And we're going to be playing as them today.
Yes. So our faction leader is Run. He is a very new king. His father has died under mysterious circumstances, and the Vikings have taken away some of his family as hostages. So we're in a bit of a tenuous situation on our own. And
would you say he's been running ever since, Maddis?
He's been running ever since. He's been fleeing, running. Maybe that's where he got his name from.
Maybe who knows?
So,
cultural features of the Welsh kingdoms. So they have heroism. Wales is a land of heroes. Earn heroism by winning battles, owning Welsh land, and ranking up generals to gain bonuses. So this is one of the unique cultural mechanics.
Yes.
So the Welsh are they're from a land of heroes, and they even Gwynedd, which is the other Welsh kingdom, say they can trace their lineage back to King Arthur himself. So they're all about legends and fables, and if you can embody those heroes of old, then you're going to get benefits across the board. We're also going to get supplies in own and allied territory. We'll explain what those are later, because if this is your first look at Thrones, there's lots of new things to get into. We're also going to get unit morale in own regions when we're fighting. Specifically to Strat Clut, what do we get,
faction features. We get map control. So we want to be one whole kingdom. We don't want to have bits here, bits there. So when we're all connected, we get stronger, and we have better public order, things like that. And we earn several bonuses from how big we are.
Yeah. So no border gore, please.
No border gore, which is why I like these guys, because I hate border gore. And we capture major settlements for a higher chance to trigger missions, which is really nice. So we take big places, and we get more narrative things throughout the game. And our cool culture, unit style, is we have very strong cavalry, good missile infantry, and exceptional archers, because, of course, we're going to have longbows later in the game. Hopefully we'll get there today. I'm not sure. It's quite...
This is one of the more difficult starts. As you can see, initial challenge is hard. It's very, very tough to defend yourself. So, looking at the map here, you can see that we're sort of right in the middle of two superpowers.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tricky. But without further ado, let's kick off the campaign, and let's look at that beautiful intro.
Going hard as well.
We are going hard.
We want it to be interesting. Let's start the campaign. Here we go. And when we load in, we'll get a nice little intro movie.
Once again, if this is the first time you've seen Thrones, you're going to see the lovely sort of period-centric art style that the devs have gone for. So
very excited.
Enjoy.
Here we go.
The sons of Ragnar burned our old capital, taking away our king in chains, a slave. It would take more than that to silence the spirit of the Old North. With your ascension to the throne comes a new dawn, a new capital. We will have our revenge on the Vikings. Their blood will feed our soil. The North will be ours once more. Your name will echo through the centuries.
Whew. Got chills.
Shaking.
Chills.
Your ancestors by
Yeah, we don't need advisors. All right, so cracking right off, we've got a mission issued, which is basically we're going to get rid of the starting rebel faction that starts off. So most of the factions are going to start off with a little sort of intro battle.
Yeah.
So let's kick that right off now. We'll jump straight into battle. But before we do that, let's have a look at some of the cool new things that we have for Thrones, Maddis. So talk us through. Should we go to the top bar straight away?
Cool.
What's going on here?
Top left, current gold treasury. That's what you'd expect. And then income next turn as well. Followed by that, we've got food. Food's back in the game. I think it was last in Shogun, Shogun 2, things like that. Yeah. So every time you want to recruit a unit, you no longer need to have just money. You also need to have a food supply to be able to feed them.
Yeah.
I think most units are 10 food. So at the moment, we can recruit 2 new units, which is nice.
And we're also getting benefits there if you look. So a food surplus is giving us a little bit more unit replenishment as well, which is nice.
Quite nice. That's something you need to really keep an eye on throughout your campaign. Got war fervor as well, which has changed a bit recently. So it's a much larger scale as it was to +3 and to -3 before. Now it's +70 and -70. So there's a lot more sliding and constant movement, and a lot more things that interact with it. So battles, border wars, armies in own territory, peace treaties, events, technology and war fervor, equilibrium.
Equilibrium is essentially coming back to the center. So after a long period of time, everyone will just go back to the status quo, which of course is 0 in this case. So we're going between -70 and +70. And war fervor is essentially, do the people of your kingdom really want to be in a war? If you're stretching them out with a long, horrible war that you're not doing well in, they're going to get sick of it.
Yeah, their families are getting killed, the people they know are getting killed, they're going off into wars and they're never seeing them again. They're not very happy about that. So they're going to want people to be going off to war, conquesting land, taking land, and becoming a bigger powerhouse faction. That's what they want you to do. If you're not doing that, they're not going to be happy about that.
Yeah.
So we shall see that come into play quite quickly in this.
And then, last but not least, on the top bar, we have Heroism, which is the unique cultural mechanic for the Welsh. Where are the men of legend? Whose noble blood has quenched this great land?
You've offended me there.
Increase heroism by winning battles, owning Welsh land, and ranking up characters, as we said. And it will naturally decline as time passes, like we said, equilibrium. So that happens with this as well. So we've recently lost some battles in our history, which means we're at -2 at the moment. But we have ranked up a general. So we're gonna need to get into some fights and start proving ourselves as a leader.
Yes.
So let's have a look around our start position here. We start in Guven.
Yep.
Assuming that's how you pronounce that, which is our capital. The only settlement that we don't have in this entire region is Westanus, which is over here. So we need to look at maybe grabbing that for ourselves so we can start doing some edicts. But right away, you can see that we have a rebel army sat in the middle of our territory, and we really need to get rid of those guys as soon as possible. We only have 1 man advantage, but we do have a second army over there. So
look at that. Funnily enough, we're in range of attacking.
Nice.
So
do we want to send our second army over to help out?
Can we? Are they? They are in range. But I know that we can do this. I
Oh,
know that we can just
that
beat
is
them.
confident. All right, go ahead.
They've just got one melee unit, as far as I can tell. This might be a melee unit.
We don't know about that.
I think it might be. So let's just get involved. God's warriors taking on the enemy forces.
So we are actually controlling Run right now with his glorious mustache there. So take us through the units we've got here. So we've got 2 units of Welsh Levy Spearmen there.
They are quite low tier. All this army is pretty low tier. But Spearmen are pretty useful. They're just your all-round kind of meat shieldy kind of spearmen, which we'll see in
holders.
time. Yeah. Welsh archers, very useful units. Archers are the sort of the real damage dealer in this, I think. We're going to be holding back with our spearmen and then doing some damage with our archers. And then outflanking with our Old North horsemen, which are a unique unit to, I think, Strat Clut.
Well, our general is also cavalry as well, so
yes.
we've got 2 units of cavalry there that we can use. But without further ado, let's
Pretty
crack on.
match. Let's get in.
How is everyone in chat, by the way? It's been a while since
Yes.
we've had some brand new exclusive content to show off.
Yes, it's exciting, isn't
It's
it?
pretty exciting.
So, it's quite a foresty map we've got
Mhm.
here. This is going to be interesting because I don't do well in forests. I get lost very easily in forests. So we shall see. Oh,
Do you want fog? I mean, bear in mind
No.
that we are using archers, so
we don't want rain either.
no.
We don't want fog either.
Dry.
Ah, excellent. I'm very glad
Everyone
that
loves a
happened.
dry environment.
Control all, group together, and we've got a few new unit formations.
Yeah.
I typically go with the shield wall. Put your
Which is
shielded
what we're
units.
starting at.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shielded units in the front. Just behind are your archers, and your cavalry are on your flanks. Very nice. Very versatile. You can do a lot from this position. You also have your
Skaldborg.
that one, yes, which is pretty much the same, but it puts your cavalry behind.
Yeah. Does that
But-
keep you quite locked in?
Yes. So you can be outflanked quite easily, whereas having your cavalry exposed and on the outside, it's quite helpful just to be able to make those attacks. The enemy has... They're a little bit higher up than us, but I think they're going to come down and say hello. And
Well, we did attack them, so we're probably going to have to be on the offensive here.
oh yeah, that's true.
But of course, we are outmanning them for archers, as far as I can tell. So
Yes, they only have one unit of missile units, so we can use our archers to the best of our ability. Let's start the battle. Let's say goodbye to him, and let's move over here. Get this area nice and open, so we can see what's going on.
well, I mean, archers are actually going to be not quite as effective as you used them to be because the shield wall is so dominant in this. So
yes.
we don't want to rely on that too heavily. We've got to make sure that we are using that cavalry as well.
Yes. And
Can we
of
get some
course-
nice zoom into the units as well?
Sorry,
Maddis,
let's get
as
in
they're marching
here.
up. These are literally our bottom tier spearmen here. They can barely even afford to paint their shields at the moment. They're running off. We've also got our Welsh archers behind them. So the Welsh are actually pretty good with their ranged units, as far as I'm aware.
Yep, they are one of their sort of specialist areas, along with cavalry.
Let's look at that cavalry. By the
Where's
way.
our king? Oh, this is the old... No, this is...
Here he is.
Run.
It's your boy Run.
Oh, I've just moved him. I've just moved the whole army.
Smaller UI. Smaller
Maybe-
UI. We're having some requests for smaller UI.
Okay,
You want to turn it
it's
down?
quite big.
Give it a pause.
Options...
We do have UI scaling here. Don't worry about that.
UI
Pop
scale.
on 70. That'll
70.
do. Nice.
That's nicer. I
Much
can see where
nicer.
you're coming from with that. Lovely. Right.
Yeah, you may have noticed that our cursor is about double the size that it normally is. That's just a bug in this build. Because bear in mind, this is...
I'm not sure if it's in this build particularly. I think it's
it might
something to
be
do with the
PC.
computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so as we said, this is still in development. The game's coming out at the end of May. Or wait, no,
No, beginning of May.
beginning of May, end
3rd
of
of May.
April. Yeah. God, time's hard, isn't it?
You're telling me.
So yeah, there's a few tiny little things that need to be smoothed off, but this is as close as you're going to get right now. So.
Oh, is it though?
Ooh.
Because we are going to Resd
We are.
this weekend.
Oh.
Thrones of Britannia is playable,
Ooh.
so you can get your hands on it this weekend if you're going to Resd in London, Tobacco Dock. And we're going to be there. I'm going to be there on Friday. I believe you're there on Saturday.
Yeah, you might want to pay more attention. We're also going to be streaming
moving.
from Res. Getting some fire in there. Let's get a nice shot of those arrows coming in.
So
Using
their shields are up.
effectively.
They're running, so the shield wall isn't as effective as they would like. So our missile units are probably going to get some good... Oh, there they are. My missile units are skirmishing as
Got
well.
to pay attention here now, wait.
Yep.
Got to pay attention.
Let's bring these guys around. Let's shift. Oh no, they're coming in. Let's get involved.
So
That's their
they've
general.
gone for a nice little wedge charge there on you. You've got a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh,
my
that took
God.
them down. 28 out of 30. We're at 39. We outnumbered that unit there. Our cavalry on the right flank is doing very well. They are tearing through because these are scout horsemen, so they're
Yeah.
not really designed for melee engagements. They have a spear that they throw.
They've played into your hands here. They were expected to catch you off guard.
Yep,
but
they knew
luckily
I was
you had.
streaming. I'm going to take out their Welsh archers as well, and then I will bring my cavalry back to charge in the rear of their spearmen.
Shout out to Mark Rocks who asks, can we get a huge mouse DLC? I will ask, see if we can get that arranged for you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I am going to not fire at my general as well. That's probably a terrible idea. 8 units left to my 27 in there. Horsemen are engaged. I really like the look of these guys. Something about...
Very nice helmets.
Yeah.
The enemy general has been fallen.
He has been fallen.
He has been fallen. Been
like
felled,
a tree.
I believe is the words I was trying to use.
So we're going to do something very dangerous here, and we're going to just charge run into the back of a bunch of spearmen.
Nice.
Charges are different in Thrones Britannia, so you can't...
Well, let's have a look.
Let's watch how this goes. Oh!
You might want to get a run up next time.
Yes.
That might help you.
That might help. Sorry, I did a terrible shift run there. But they're broken anyway. So charges are different. Let's get a bit further.
Come on, mate. Let's give them a proper charge. The people want a proper
charge.
charge.
They're breaking already. They're breaking already.
Well, if you do a massive smash into them, they won't break properly. Right.
Oh,
no.
they're broken.
No, you buggered it, haven't you?
Well, we'll see it here.
All we wanted was a good charge, man.
Yeah.
Bam.
There we go. We're seeing them being knocked to the ground now.
See some few horses rearing up there.
Yep. So cavalry will refuse charges if you charge them directly at shielded units that are braced. So if they're moving and stuff, it's all right. But if they're still, like my spearmen are here, they would refuse to charge.
Nice.
Let's end this battle because we've annihilated them.
Is this pre-blinkers, historically speaking? The horses?
I don't know when
I
blinkers
don't know when blinkers came in.
I haven't read their Wikipedia page yet, so...
The AI does know that, as far as I'm aware, yeah. Because it is literally, it just won't do it. So.
The AI is quite into outflanking at the moment. They've got
pretty devastating defeat for those rebels in our territory.
We've got the options here again to ransom release, take on warriors, and kill the captives. These guys are rebels, so the only thing they deserve is death.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Jeez, Maddis. So, heroism
sorry, I'm
is
skipping
improved.
through these things.
Yeah, come on.
Heroism has improved. We've now got +1 public order, more morale, and better melee skill, which is brilliant. So
because you were heroic in battle, you felled the enemy army. That's my new word of the day.
Felled. And our war fervor has gone up. I think when we started it was at -5. We're now at -3. Good, because we won a battle. Still in negatives, but that was because history is nasty to us.
I think you got to double tap that, surely. Just finish him off.
Can we?
Yeah.
Oh, we can. Yeah, let's
I mean,
just deal with that.
you're going to trespass, but also we need to take that anyway.
Let's just auto resolve that. So we're going to fight aggressively.
Bam!
And boom!
Get
nice
hit.
big hit in the face. And they
snitches get stitches.
Yep. So we have a few options now. I just skipped through some things which are actually important. So we've completed this mission. Get into internal stability.
Nice.
Stability.
A little bit of unit replenishment is always nice.
Yep. And more public order. And we've got a new mission. Eliminate Westernas.
Oh, well, that's convenient because we were going to do that anyway.
Yep, it's these guys.
The Dundonnail.
Yep. The Dun
Go on.
Dobnail.
Dundonov.
Yeah.
Right.
So we've got a task to now take these guys on, which we will do in time.
Good.
First of all, we've got a little notification at the top here.
Well, let's have a look at characters then.
Yep, let's take a look. So we have a character who has an unassigned skill, which is our King Run. Ta-da.
Arthur's folk.
True of heart. So he's already got some skills and some traits. As we can see, he's an interesting character, and he's got some quite good traits for us going right off the bat. Quite a lot, actually.
Well, he's pretty beefed up, isn't he? He's
yes.
a beefy boy with that big beefy mustache.
Yeah. So traits and items. These ones I don't think you can lose. It has a little tooltip there that says this trait cannot be lost.
Nice.
Which is quite nice. But there are ones that come and go through your campaign.
And those will be items?
Sorry?
Are those items then instead?
So you get items and traits. So you can become an imbecile is one I've seen quite often on a lot of my governors. Which
but you
is
can work
really
to
annoying.
improve.
You can work to improve.
We can all better ourselves.
Yes. So on the right hand side here you can see we've got 1 for our followers. Skills are now based on the people that you surround yourself with. The more people you surround yourself with, the better your skills are going to be. So we've currently got 1 in Bard, which is giving us a +1 to
Zeal.
Yeah, +1 Zeal, which gives us public order and other sort of lovely bonuses. And the further we go with that, the more we get. Does it in all of these here.
So the nice thing about this is that you can sort of customize your characters how you want them to be.
Yes, you can really sort of make them customizable and roleplay with them quite well, which is really nice. Run here is a general. So we're also in Scotland.
Yep.
Very difficult terrain to traverse
Yep.
between villages and stuff. It's quite spread out, and mountains and rivers and lochs and all sorts. So I'm going to put forward the idea that we go with Quartermaster.
Yeah.
Which gives us a 5%. A plus
you can do
5%.
This is the
campaign movement
the
range.
Thrones equivalent of first trait always goes on Route Marcher.
Yes.
You always need speed.
Always.
But the great thing about this is that you can rank all the way up to rank 5, and if we go through, you're going to see we're going to get additional bonuses as well.
30, yep.
So upkeep for our units, recruitment cost, and supplies. And we don't have the crutch of forced march in this, as far as I'm aware.
No, we don't.
So you've really got to think long and hard about where you put those traits.
Yeah. So typically, I go with Quartermaster and Forager a bit with my generals because it's replenishment rates and it's being able to move farther, which is quite nice. And the other things apply to different situations, depending on who you have. As you can see, we're in friendly territory. We're getting some replenishment there, which is quite nice. But we can't recruit because we are not in a settlement and we can't get into the encampment stance because we only have we have 3 stances, which is your regular stance, which is none. You've got encamp, and you've got raiding, so you can raid provinces for food, money, and ruin everything else around you.
Yeah, just wreck shop.
Yeah, which is nice.
But as far as we're concerned, by the way, so if we look down here, our future enemies are Westerners, right? So
Yes.
what have they got rocking at the moment?
So they're pretty spread out. So this is really far away from everything else that they've got. They've got these two villages, settlements, things.
You can do it.
Down here, sorry, I apologise. And they've got a small army of 4 guys, led by their king, Seawine. Swine?
Swine. Let's call him a swine.
Swine. The swine of...
The swine of Westerners.
Yes. So they're quite small, but they have presumably farms here and other wonderful things.
Well, should we talk briefly about how settlements work as well? Because we've got some building that we can do.
Yes. So we have 2 villages and a major settlement. You can see our major settlement here and our 2 villages around here. We can upgrade them at the moment and we can do all sorts of things. Settlements mainly boost your villages.
Yeah.
They give you things that will give you bonuses to like your churches, your farms, your industry, your trading, whatever. And you can also put more units in there, more garrisons, things like that. So at the moment, we've got a unique building.
Nice.
Only available in this settlement.
The Hogbacks of Guven.
Lovely. So these are workshops. Crumbling remains of an ancestral past inspire the Hogback workshops of the present.
Nice.
Which is great. So it gives us some cash, which we kind of need. Fame, most importantly, which you can use for a fame victory.
Yep, we'll talk about that in a sec.
Yep. And public order and unit morale. Things like that. Cool. But I'm going to say we don't do that at the moment.
It's quite expensive.
It's quite expensive.
What do we actually need at the moment?
Well,
let's think about this.
We're going to war soon.
Yeah, we've only got 22 food. A little bit of nourishing grain might go a long way.
How about some fish instead?
Or fish. I mean, yeah, pescatarian Welsh, right? Let's do it.
So we're going to build a better fishing jetty. Which give us more food.
We're going to build a jetty.
It is
a mere village.
Just a village. They were fishing from the beach.
The power of the jetty is upon us.
Yeah. Excellent. So we're going to do that. Get more food. And I think we should upgrade the Great Tithe Barn, which will affect public order, but it will give us food, supplies, and it'll extend our siege holdout time, which is very important. And it'll also boost
double sofa city ports as well, which is nice.
But we're not one, unfortunately.
Hit me up with some knowledge, Maddis. What is supplies?
Supplies. Okay. So every army needs to be supplied with food and equipment to make sure they can keep going. Cool. You can see it in this corner here. It says supplies. We're in a good stead with our supplies. Currently have 65. We just won a battle, which is giving us 10. And the buildings in our province are giving us 10 as well.
Well, as Sun Tzu said, the supplies of your enemy are worth triple your own.
Apparently they're worth equal, because it's 10 each.
Well, no, because you can get them without having a supply chain.
Yes,
is what? Yeah, okay. Carry on.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep. But because we've suffered casualties, we're going to lose 3 supplies as well. You can build buildings, as we've seen there with the Great Tithe Barn, that will give us more supplies per turn. As soon as you run out of supplies from a long campaign being in enemy territory or just not in your own, you'll start taking attrition. And attrition in this game is devastating.
Yeah.
Because you can't just re-recruit a new unit in one turn. You have to replenish that unit over time. So losing just even a little bit of a unit is really... It makes me panic. I'm scared.
There's a lot of worth on the troops that you have. You can't... they're not cannon fodder.
No.
You know, you really need to be careful with how you treat your armies.
Mm.
So, we spoke briefly about fame. Let's look at our campaign objectives for this campaign.
Objectives.
That is missions.
That's our missions. Here are our objectives and victory conditions. There's multiple ways of going about winning a campaign in Thrones Britannia. We've got 3 sort of channels that you can go down from the start, and you can switch between one or the other at any time.
Mm-hmm.
So, as I was saying, we can get fame from that building.
Mm-hmm.
If we achieve 256, oddly specific, we'll achieve the short fame victory, and then we can go for the long fame victory.
Yeah.
Things like that, one after the other.
Mm-hmm.
But I usually go for the traditional sort of Total War style, which is a kingdom victory, which is taking over provinces, having money, things like that. In this circumstance, it is controlling provinces for, like, the Gaelic factions, for example.
Yep.
It's having vassals.
Mm-hmm.
So it changes from whichever thing you are.
Yeah.
Faction type, I guess. I've forgotten the word. Good. Culture. That's it. Oh, it's very warm in here.
It is very warm.
So,
So, but the cool thing about this is it gives you stages, right?
Mm.
So you're not just going to be competing for one massive victory condition at the end. It's also going to have a short conquest thing that you can look after at the moment. So you're like, okay, well, I want to focus on conquesting, but now actually maybe I want to build up my fame. And some of them you can do it, you know, entwined with each other because the fame is gonna naturally come across from that. But after a while, you get a kingdom victory, and then you get a long kingdom victory, and suddenly you've got all 6 of these victory objectives, and you can go after something that is brand new that we talked about in a blog, which is the ultimate victory.
Yes. Don't know how much we are allowed to talk about the extent of this.
Well, it tells us right there. After completing any of the long victory types, we can then eliminate the Viking invasion fleets.
There we go.
There we go. Slight spoilers, so we won't talk about it too much, but you're going to have to deal with a large event happening. It's going to be based on
significant.
It's going to be based on sort of where you are in Britannia itself. Yeah. So it won't always be the same. Different things can happen to you based on where you're inhabiting. But there's lots of stuff to look after. But let's crack on, because we've not even ended a turn yet.
We haven't.
There's so many things to introduce, and we'll get there.
One thing I want to do before that, I want to recruit a unit. So we're going to do a little bit of unit recruitment. I need to slow down. So this army that we have in our main settlement is my heir.
Yep.
Oddly enough. And he's got a little band of men. He's got a sword unit, which is actually quite good. The Welsh swordsmen are very good units.
We can grab another one there as well.
We could. But I don't want to.
Ooh.
Not yet. This guy's going to have quite a large but low tier army.
Okay.
That's my plan. So I'm going to grab him a Welsh Levy Spearman and a Welsh Levy Axeman.
Nice.
So we're going to recruit those guys. As you can see, they start off at a quarter health, and they slowly replenish over time.
So these are the guys that we've mustered straight away.
Yeah.
And over time, we're going to eventually fill up. So that takes a certain amount of time to recruit is still a thing.
Yeah.
But you can actively say, actually, no, all we can manage is the half-elf unit.
Yeah.
Right. We've got that unit, but now we need to move out. We're just going to have to get the rest of the guys to join him at a later time.
Yes.
So it gives you a little bit more control. It's a little bit confusing at first. If you've been playing Total War for a long time, I was like, wait, what? When I first saw it.
Me too.
But
me too.
it makes perfect sense if you think about it. It's who was readily available at the time, and it's who is going to be ready available in the future.
I like to think of it as these guys who are already here are the people who were in Gouvan at the time, and they've just gone around and been like, yeah, we're raising a new unit.
Yeah.
You're going to come and join the army? And those guys said, yeah. And then these people who are turning up now are from the villages.
They're the posers. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, we were going to join the army.
Yeah, we're just going to rock on up at a later time. They're on their way. Let's end the turn, shall we?
Anything else you want to do? Quickly.
Ooh.
This is a big moment. You're going to end the turn.
Do we... Oh, I don't know. We can't do any research because we haven't locked any of the preset...
Yeah, we'll get to that when we unlock one.
Things.
That's fine.
We'll get back to
There's
that.
a whole tech tree. You know tech trees.
Diplomacy? Do we need to look at diplomacy?
Let's have a look at our diplomatic standing at the moment.
'Kay, cool.
Maybe we can get some trade.
Trade is different.
Oh, of
we
course.
don't need to get
Of
trade.
course. Sorry, my bad.
We automatically trade with everyone we can trade with, and it's already done for you.
Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Because,
It's
Why
more.
not?
It's a state of, do I want to actively not trade with this person because I do not like them?
Yes.
And that is a show of strength and a show of rivalry. You're almost like you're hitting a trade embargo.
Yes. So your people are going to naturally want to trade with everyone, and you don't have a direct control over that. But you can cancel it, I think. I believe. I haven't done it yet. But yeah, you can see we are not friendly with Westerness, which isn't good. But we're going to war with them. They're a small faction. Let's see their power standing. Where is their power standing? It's there. It's 49. That's not amazing.
Pretty weak.
We're strength 9. It's looking good. I've just noticed one bad thing though.
Yeah.
They're a vassal kingdom of North Leod.
Now, see, this is our issue with Strat Clut, because we are next to Kirken, who are one of the playable factions, one of the Gaelic factions.
Yep.
They're pretty strong. We're next to North Leod.
We're friendly with them though.
Yes. We're next to North Leod, who are also pretty strong. And all of Kirken's allies as well. So, as well as Westerners, who is a vassal of North Leod. So we are going to struggle, because as soon as we kick off a war, it's going to escalate as soon as we kick off.
I'm hoping Northumbria here. Kick North Leod in the teeth a little bit, distract them, and then
so
we
that
can
we
swoop
can
in.
kick them in the bum.
Yeah, sure.
A little
Let's
bit of
do
bum
that.
kicking action.
So that's why we've got 2 armies. So we could, at this point, move down to Sreth Belin to be able to move on Aberconwy and Edinburgh, which is Edinburgh. I'm going to try and just scoot over those a lot. So actually, this area here is one of my victory for the short kingdom victory objectives, is to hold this whole province and this whole province as well. Cumberland, I think. I think it's one of my objectives.
Okay.
We shall see. Right, let us end the turn. Shall we end the turn?
Let's do it.
Let's end
I
the
think
turn.
we're ready. I think we're ready to go. Oh my goodness.
Of course, we've got a really nice soundtrack in this game.
Yeah,
Completely
so
new.
really nice sort of like Celtic.
Yes.
There's a lot of hurdy-gurdy action, which I'm
hurdy-gurdy.
enjoying.
There's some
hurdy-gurdy.
nice like flutes and wooing and things like that.
Bit of loot.
Nice quick turn time there as well. That was nice. Right.
You think you're slick, don't you? Those
Sorry?
little comments. You think you're slick. I know what you're up to. All right. What's the plan here? What's the plan? We need to kick off some wars. Otherwise, the people in chat are going to get first in the battle.
That's true. Their war fervor is going to go up.
Yes.
Speaking
of which, we're at 0 now with our war fervor because those rebels have been ousted.
And the equilibrium kicking in there. Right. So.
Somebody else, what's the purple on the map? That is the blooming heather of Scotland, I believe.
Yes.
Will you go, lassie, go?
I don't know what you're doing.
we used to sing that in school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. I
Yeah,
like that.
know. Yeah, it is Heather. Pathstrider. Shout out to Pathstrider who picked up on that.
Yes. So the map is really lovely. They've done a lot of good work on here. There's nice little natural wonders on the map.
Well,
that
should
you
we
can
go
see.
for the Giant's Causeway? We're probably over here.
There it is. It's nice,
Giant's
isn't it?
Causeway.
Really
Nice.
cute. Love that. Like Stonehenge is on there as well. I heard a joke that Loch Ness had Nessie in it.
No.
That fooled me.
That's
That had
stupid.
me. I couldn't see it, but never give up hope. Right.
Do we want to make friends of Kirken so that we can start moving east?
Yes.
Because we need some backup if we're going to be taking down North here.
We're already friendly with
Yeah,
them.
they like
What
us,
do I
right? So we
owe
might
the
as well
pleasure
make
of your company?
some defensive alliance with them. At least a declaration of friendship. Just be
Yeah.
like, hey guys, we're friends, right?
It is sufficient.
It is sufficient that you want to be my friend.
Yes.
Reasonable arrangement.
A reasonable arrangement.
Yep.
I couldn't have
I
said
couldn't
it
have
better
put it better.
myself.
Right. So we've got a declaration of friendship. That's just going to improve our rating, our friendship over time. Who else do we have? These guys.
Well, these guys are actually allied with Kirken as well.
They are a vassal of them, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. They're an
Yeah,
ally.
military allies. So
Interesting.
we could have a nice coalition of friends.
Yeah. Let's get a declaration of friendship with them as well. Cool. This is an issue because I may be looking there in turns to come.
Oh, that's turns to
For con-
come, man.
For conquest.
Don't you worry about that. Friendships are only as long as we want them to be.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. So, I don't think there's anything more to do this turn. Should we just end it? Just keep going.
Someone's asking how long a turn is. Is it a season I believe it is.
Yes, there's 4 seasons in a year. So you've got spring,
This
summer,
is school time with
autumn,
Maddis.
and winter in a year. Yeah, four
Just
seasons.
like real life.
Whoa! So it's not months like it was in Fall of the Samurai.
Yep.
It's like it was in
Rome.
There you go. Cool. All good.
And
Henderson.
of course, you're going to get that massive amount of attrition in winter because it's difficult to move around in the snow.
Yes, unless you have a Soul Terrain, which is a unique building to Kirken, or you have a top-level Forager.
Yep.
Banishes snow attrition.
My deeds increase my renown.
Ooh, good to know.
Nice little audio stem there for a rank up in one of our
One of our governors. So should we talk about governors?
Governors are back. They are in your provinces. As soon as you take a major settlement, you can institute a governor over that province. This guy's pretty good. He's got some good governance, which is the main skill that you want in a settlement, because they reduce corruption and lower your construction costs.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And if we go all the way up to rank 10, let's see, we're going to see
100%.
some market gained income as well, which is nice.
Yeah. So, to boost that, we can take a scribe, which would boost local province income as well.
Yep.
Just a little bit, by 5%. We could also give him a bard, which would increase public order.
Yep.
Which is probably something we're going to hit on later in the campaign. Probably won't give him a forager at this time. Don't really see the need. Pillager, again, not really him, or a quartermaster. Priest is a good one because his loyalty's at 4, so it could quite quickly become bad for us.
So let's level this guy up, and we'll have a look at our family tree, and we'll
give him
see
a scribe.
just how that's gonna be an issue to deal with us. So here is our beautiful family tree. There is our sons, Oikid, Denowal, and Alwyn, our daughter.
Yep.
Now,
full name.
yes. So you can see underneath whether they're controlling an army or a seat as a governor. So we've also got our other nobles on the.
He's a statesman, isn't he?
Yeah,
So he's not assigned to anything yet.
Oh, okay. That's why he's an empty seat.
Yeah. So he's a statesman as well.
So on the right-hand side here, we have our other nobles. So these are the other guys who are sort of high up in our faction, and we also want to be keeping them happy as well by assigning them into different positions, maybe giving them armies or letting them win battles, stuff like that. But of course, also the characters can affect that as well. So tell me how characters work.
So diplomacy. Well, it's not diplomacy, is it?
It's politics.
Politics is back. So you don't have the political factions that you had in Rome 2, because that didn't really exist at this time with the monarchy and stuff. But you can do your intrigue options between characters. It probably would be a good idea for us to marry off our son.
Yep.
To continue the family line, things like that. Which is something we can do. I'm not going to do it at the moment, though, because I need that money to build up my faction to make it a bit stronger. But you're going to have... you've got your influence, which basically makes your nobles happier. If you have low influence, they're going to start, like, doing bad things to you. They're going to blackmail you. They're going to come after you.
The key thing is, if one of your followers is more influential than you are...
Bring him down a peg or two.
Yeah. You either need to bring him back down a peg or two, or you need to start pushing yourself up a few, because they're going to be like, well, maybe I should just, maybe I should be in charge.
Maybe I should be the king, yeah.
So we've got governors and estates as our second tab here.
Yes.
So if we zoom out of that map there, here are all of the provinces.
There's a lot.
In Britannia. There's a lot. And whenever you're in control of a province, you can assign one of your nobles to be a governor there.
Yes. So you get these candidates as well. At the moment, we have people who are unassigned, such as my son and this fella, who we could assign to the governorship and replace.
Who has a beautiful,
William.
big, bushy grey beard.
Yeah, he's got a good beard, doesn't he? He's going to die soon, though, because he's 61.
Damn.
So I have no hope in him being useful to me at all. So I'll just let him go away. But we have 3 candidates as well. They have a sort of trait given to them, which will show you their sort of where they're going to be best.
But we don't know how they're going to...
we don't know their skills yet.
Yeah, we don't know how their influence scores are or their governance abilities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we only have a brief idea of how good they're going to be, which is why it's good to keep your guys on side, because you know exactly what they are and you've been leveling them up all the time.
Yes. So bringing one of these guys in is a bit of a risky move, but if you're super influential, you can rest easy. But yeah, Next thing we've got is estates, which is a new mechanic. So when you conquer areas, this isn't a good example because I don't have any at the moment, but when you conquer areas with like large farms and other sort of estates, they'll come here and they'll be given to you as the king because you've conquered them, it's your kingdom, and you take control of that when it comes in. And you can assign them to your nobles, which when you do that will boost their loyalty because they're like, oh, I've been rewarded for all the hard work I've been doing to make this kingdom so great. And they'll want to be your friend a bit more, and they'll look after you and things like that. So keeping too many estates, being a bit greedy, that's going to make them angry. They're like, why aren't I being rewarded? Why is this person getting so much? Blah, 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 blah. That's what they say. But you can just divvy those out quite easily. And, it's a good way of keeping your nobles happy. Right, I think that's really us done on that.
Okay, that's characters. Can we briefly just open the family tree again?
Oh.
Because your boy, the Volstad, would like to know what kind of actions we can take other than seeking a wife.
Cool. Yep. So, we can declare someone our heir. We can adopt someone.
Yep.
We can divorce, arrange a marriage, strip estate, which is very valuable when one of your nobles is getting too big.
Nice.
That's one of the ways you can bring them down. Lower influence, obviously. Host a feast, which will improve your influence. You can assassinate someone, and you can secure their loyalty as well.
Yep.
These are all very, very helpful things to be able to have at your disposal. But they are expensive.
Yes.
Very expensive. So trying to achieve one of these goals is difficult. You've got to really go for it.
Can't rely on spamming them. You need, because you'll just bankrupt yourself.
Yes. And if you're having issues with one of your nobles, they're blackmailing you, they're going to be taking away cash from you. So you need to be able to get to that position and fix it as fast as possible. You've got to make that your top priority.
Cool. Whiskey Jack asks, can I ask what leadership is? Leadership is a little pointage. This isn't in-game. A pointage system that we have on the stream. It means basically every sort of 10 minutes or so that you watch the stream, you're going to get some points, and you can spend it on reserving a spot in our multiplayer games or naming units or stuff like that, little rewards, and there might be new things in the future as well. But you'll notice right underneath our top 10, and a shout out to Kimsey Bimsey, who is our most loyal watcher. The highest of all the leadership.
I think I saw 420.
420 leadership. Shout out to you, Kimsey.
You're doing the right thing. Right. So what we're going to do at the moment is we're moving these units into position to pounce, to seize territory, and to spread very fast. So we're going to move these guys into Domninal. Sorry. As soon as possible. And Aberkerning as soon as possible.
Okay.
These areas, I think that's a church, and I believe that is a
So these are minor settlements.
farm.
So these are going to hinder the AI factions by us taking them, and give us a reward as well, of course. Because a lot of the money makers are on your minor settlements, and your major settlements kind of increase the effectiveness of those, right?
Yeah.
So by crippling their economy like that, it's going to cripple their armies as well.
Yeah. So I am going to spend some money, and I'm going to upgrade my woodcutter because I get timber production, which is a good tradable resource, and 152 gold from industry.
Sounds good.
With, also very nicely, no public order penalty.
Good.
Which is one of the very few industry things that do that.
Because screw trees, right? Everyone hates
People
trees.
hate trees.
Start a war, Maddis.
I'm not starting a war yet.
Get antsy now. End the turn.
Next
I want
turn.
a war.
Oh wait, it's winter next turn.
Oh, winter's coming.
Winter is coming. Yes. Right.
Snizzle says, when is it out? And as a few people in chat have pointed out, it's coming out on the 3rd of May. If you want to have a little bit of an early... I know, 3rd of May, it's coming soon. If you want to have an early look at the game and grab some hands-on, and you live in the UK, come down to London this weekend for Rezzed, and you will be able to play the campaign itself, which is nice. We're also going to be streaming it. I myself am going to be leading a versus between two of our... beloved YouTubers are going to be facing off against each other, smacking heads.
I'm very excited for that.
It's going to be good. So tune into the Res Twitch for that, and I'm sure we will host that on our channel as well, so that you don't miss it.
Right, let's take a look at diplomacy. Let's see what's going on with North Leod. They are not at war with Northumbria yet, so I am a little bit concerned as to going into a war. But
it's for the good of the stream.
It's for the good of the stream. So what we're going to do, it's winter. This is very important. we will take attrition in some areas. You can see that there are areas that have snow all over the ground, and there's some that just look a bit cold. There's some the areas that look a little bit cold, you're all right in. So I can move this army to Aberconning, and they'll be fine.
Yep.
I should do that.
Yep.
So they're going to bring West Ernest in as well.
Yep.
So
This is not looking in our favour, by the way.
Nope, not in our favour at all. We're going to take that. We're going to occupy it, which gives us a little bit of replenishment, but minus 10 public order.
Yep.
Public order has changed as well in this game.
We've also been issued a mission now. The lands held by Northliord I can't do Welsh anymore, should rightfully belong to us, but they have repeatedly refused our demands to turn them over to our control. The only solution at this stage is war. Eliminate Northliord. We're going to get plus 10 heroism for doing this. Let's do it.
Cool. So we've taken that.
Taken over Aberconning. Obviously, we had pretty much no resistance whatsoever, so we could just waltz in. And that's what you got to be careful of as well. You are sort of in control of your own garrisons, because these minor settlements do not have their own garrisons.
No. A village filled with people with pitchforks and knives isn't really going to fight off a trained army.
Right, you take down now, and I am going to just point out to the guys in chat, if you're not seeing leadership, make sure, first of all, that you're on desktop and not on mobile, because I don't think extensions work on mobile yet on Twitch. But you just want to hit the little cog in the bottom right of your video and enable Streamlabs, which is the system we use for it.
Some little things will pop up on the
Yeah,
stream
watch
as well,
out! Watch out for
extra
little
leadership.
Warhammer Victory icons, because they'll give you some more leadership if you're paying attention.
So, we've just captured a farm, which means we've got more food.
Nice.
So, at this point, we have a choice to make, really.
We need to recruit some units,
that's
lad.
not good.
We need to recruit some units.
We do.
We can't just sit around with 2 6s.
But, are we going to buff one army and leave the other, or are we going to buff both?
It's a good question. Is it a question for chat?
I think it is.
Chat, do we want to spread out our army? Do we want to focus on the Northliord front or focus on our southwestern front? I'm just going to go ahead and say that probably want to focus on Northliord because they are the much bigger beast.
Yes,
but
yes,
you know,
I think that too.
What do you reckon, chat? What do you reckon? Let us know. We are dying to hear your opinions.
Because one of the things we're going to see now is with West Ernest, they've just lost about 40 food.
Yeah.
So they've probably got 4 units that are going to be not be able to be fed now.
Maddis, that army's a 10 stack now.
I know. But the thing is, it's probably going to have to disband some units, or we're going to see some attrition coming into play.
Okay. And you can see there's a handy little tooltip there that the man next to the number is orange because they're not at full strength. If they're green like ours is, then they're pretty much at full strength. What are we saying? I'm seeing a lot of people saying that we should divide and conquer. But we've also got a little bit of a north-south divide.
I'm seeing quite a lot of north.
Yeah. We want to go after Northliord. Let's do it. Let's whack some more men in there. So what are we going for here? Let's talk this through.
So
all of the available units are at our disposal, apart from the ones with the red symbol, which means we don't have the tech for yet.
exactly. Some are grayed out because we can't afford them.
For example, artillery wasn't really a thing in this time period as much as
very
it is
difficult
in
to come
other
by.
time periods. But you can get them towards the end. You can get these sort of like catapults that will aid you in sieges, but they're locked behind tech walls.
Yeah.
Now, the rest of the units you can upgrade as you go through.
Yes. So, it's all broken down into your weapon types. Spear infantry, sword infantry, axe infantry, bow infantry, skirmishers, melee cavalry, warhounds, and artillery.
Yeah.
All of these are different for every single faction. There's usually a few different units between culture types, but between factions it's pretty much completely different. The ones further on the left are going to be the lower tier. The ones on the right are going to be the higher tier.
And it goes from levy to retinue to elite.
Yes. Some circumstances, like here, we only have levy or elite, or just retinue. So we haven't got a very diverse infantry roster. Our cavalry roster, though, very good.
Yeah.
So we've got scout horsemen, which are those missile cavalry, really, but can engage if you want. And we've got our Old North horsemen. Really, I want some cavalry, because cavalry is really useful. But these guys aren't great. So I'm going to focus on bolstering my skirmishers. Well, bow infantry. I'm going to take some bows.
Yeah.
And let's see. Oh, that's a bit too much. So we're going to have... you got to balance
Treat
this.
yourself, Maddish.
No!
Maddish. That's going to be
Maddish.
a Welsh name.
Thanks.
Splash out a bit.
I think we get 1 unit of archers and we get 1 unit of scout horsemen.
Okay.
Let's just get some balance in this army.
Okay.
So we'll recruit those guys. We can't recruit another one because I am poor and broke.
Good.
So, not great.
Poor and broke.
Poor and totally broke. So, we've got public order issues as well.
Good.
Because we've just conquered areas, they've got -10 to public order.
Public order's been changed a little bit as well.
Yes. So it no longer goes to -100, and you have a rebellion.
Yeah.
Rebellions can spawn at any point between a certain amount of negative public order. So, for example, we've got -6 here. So that means... Oh, actually, -6 in our main area as well, which is actually where we just conquered. That's why that's there. It's not a separate province. We're at risk of rebellion. But the area that we just took, because it's only at -2, it's not so bad.
It's fine.
But yeah, we could see a rebellion happen in our main Strat Clut province.
Well,
soon.
do you know what the only way to counter that is? More war.
More war.
Let's do some
Let's
more
make
war.
them happy through murder.
Yes.
End the turn. Let's get to spring, and we will conquest some more.
Let's have a look at chat. What other units are there for the Warhounds? So the Warhounds will upgrade themselves as we go through, I think.
Don't think so.
Do we have tech for Warhounds?
No, I think Warhounds are just Warhounds.
I mean, yeah. How do you upgrade a dog, actually, thinking about it, now that I've said?
Oh.
A worthy bride. Ooh, we have
Let me see.
a potential suitor for one of our nobles. And now who is Guggen?
Guggen is our governor in
Okay.
Strat Clut. He is quite influential. If he marries this woman, he will get +1 influence.
Even more influential. And that will be much higher than our influence.
Yes, but
His-
if I
his
say
loyalty
no,
is
I get
already low.
-2 influence.
You get -2.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
So I'm actually just going to give my blessing. This can happen.
Tell you what, this is going to get bad.
Yep. Oh, Viking Raids are happening.
Good.
Cool.
So this is one of the random events that can happen. So there's lots of cool narrative things that can happen during your campaign.
Yeah.
Some of them will be sort of multiple choice and can have sort of knock-on effects. But you won't always be in charge of those. So, for example, if an AI faction is one of the ones that has a choice to make, one of those options will be decided by the AI, and it will cause historical event chains to happen across the world.
Excuse me. So yeah, we've now got some Viking Raids coming in South Britannia. That's not going to affect us at all for now.
Akima is asking, is there a multiplayer campaign and unit sharing on the battlefield? I believe there is.
Believe so.
Yep, co-op, because the multiplayer options are the same as Attila had. So if there's any options in Attila that you wanted to carry on with Frontier Britannia, as it's the same sort of engine that we're running it on, that we've built it from, we've kept the same multiplayer features as well.
We've now just built our new fishing jetties as well.
Nice.
More food. Let's get some more units. So, we can now get some horsemen. But we're about to attack Edinburgh.
Now, Edinburgh is an actual settlement. Can we have a look at the garrison that they have? Do they have a garrison?
It's a small garrison.
Okay,
We
only
outnumber
6
it
units.
already.
Well, maybe we should just take that and then just focus on holding it. Bear in mind that 2 of our units aren't at full strength, but one of them is the cavalry, so that's not too bad.
Cavalry, yes. So, yeah, let's deal with this first. Can we attack it from sea?
Lord Antica says, why marry a woman that only gives +1 influence? Aren't there better traits? There are. However, that woman was selected by the governor himself. We were only given the option of blessing the marriage or refusing to let them marry.
Yeah.
So we didn't choose that wife for him. Oh, careful, mate. We didn't choose that wife for him. We were just merely deciding if we wanted to let him do it. Now, I think you can take this, personally, but maybe we should get some siege towers.
We have to get some siege towers. We can't attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll maintain that siege. Hopefully, no reinforcing armies appear. Now I've said that, that's probably going to happen, isn't it? So that 10 stack is still coming our way. That's a little bit scary.
Okay.
So I'm going to muster some troops here. I'm going to give them some decent units here.
What's the difference between axe infantry and sword infantry, Maddis?
Well, sword infantry, very good against
Keep playing.
spears.
Yep.
Axe infantry are very good against swords. So each unit has its like Achilles' heel, and the one that it's really good against is critical.
Axe infantry are your anti-infantry infantry, basically.
Yes.
Cool. So the Volstad asks, is there naval combat in this game? There is. Get some cool Viking ships. Bear in mind that naval combat's mainly going to focus around sort of the edges of the island. That was a word that I forgot. So you're going to be focusing more on that with people like, ironically, not ironically, but effectively, the Viking Sea Kings.
Yes.
So the Viking Sea Kings are going to be in Dublin and on the Pennines of Scotland.
Yeah.
They're called.
The Pennines?
Is it the Pennines or something
No,
like that?
it's the Hebrides.
The Hebrides, that's the one. Which
Pennines
one's the
are...
Pennines?
They're mountain range, aren't they?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I think they're a mountain range.
Geography's not my
North
strong
from
suit,
Manchester.
honestly.
Chat, tell us.
We live here and I still don't know.
We live in the south, and
Yeah.
I used to live near Wales, so I don't know. I know where the Brecon Beacons are, though, so
Good.
that's something.
So your war fervor is quite low at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the reason for that?
Border wars.
So talk me through border wars.
I'm at war with people on my borders.
Okay.
So they're feeling quite exposed. The enemies could come from anywhere.
I mean, that's most of your borders as
That's
well.
the vast majority of my border.
Apart from the north, you are surrounded.
Yes.
But speaking of which, perhaps we should have a word with Gherkin. Perhaps we should look at sorting some kind of alliance with these guys.
Yes.
They are good friends of ours.
Well met,
Hello.
friend.
Can I have a military alliance?
It's an
No.
insulting proposition. How about just a defensive one?
Where is that? I can't see it. Defensive pact.
Intriguing.
Let's see
I'll
if they
say-
counter-offer.
Did you mention having coins?
100 gold's
100
fine.
Yeah,
Happy
cool.
with that.
Okay, so if
Nice.
anyone else tries to join in on us, then at least we've got some kind of backup.
Defensive ally. Right. That's nice. Let's take a look at the map at the moment. Just hit tab. Let's see what's going on. Let's change that from this to where's factions. Is it that one?
Yep.
Yes, it is. Right. So not a lot has happened so far.
I mean, you've done 2 turns, man.
Really? Has it only been 2 turns?
2 or 3 turns.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just not bother with this then.
Yeah.
Everyone's where they
let's
were
crack
at
on.
the start.
Let's speed up.
Cool. Right. We have a thing in Edinburgh now. We have a siege tower. We can fight this.
Do you want to wait for the second one?
Nah.
No? You reckon you can take them with 1 siege tower? It's a very focused assault. I think you should get a battering ram at least.
A battering ram?
Personally.
Okay, let's get rid of that. Wow, is that going to take 3 turns?
No, 1 turn.
3 labour costs,
Yeah.
of course. Right, continue that siege.
Right, let's crack on. Let's send
Right,
that turn there.
okay. These guys are going to stay here, these guys are coming north. End the turn. Summer. We're going into autumn now.
Okay.
We shouldn't see any penalties, but winter is coming.
Yes.
So we're going to need to press the attack on Edinburgh next turn, because we'll have that battering ram and a siege tower.
Lord Antica says...
That's scary.
Whoa, that was a 14 stack. Lord Antica says, are there crossbow units in this game? And I've got a little response for you. You're going to have to watch the Resd stream to find out.
Ooh, no you're not. No you're not. No, I'm going to beat him to the punch.
Why?
Because there's a video coming out tomorrow.
Oh,
There's a video coming out tomorrow.
You ruined my surprise.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, watch the video tomorrow instead.
Yeah. Right. We've got 32 food again. I'm going to bolster this army as best I can. I'm going to get 2 very good units. So retinue axes and retinue swords. And I'm... Oh, gosh. What do we do?
I think cavalry will be more effective in smaller numbers. Bear in mind that you're not going to be... Oh, got a block note, sorry. Bear in mind that you're not going to be able to recruit too many of them before they inevitably come and fight you.
So we're going to get some old North horsemen. Yep.
Clanky69 says, okay, there's crossbow units, but are there dragons? Well, we are the Welsh.
Well, watch the video.
You're going to have to watch the red stream. No, there are no dragons in Friends of Britannia. Funnily
Right.
enough.
Okay, so we've
Are
got...
you ready?
Yeah, we've got a siege tower. This is going to be quite close.
gonna
I'm
be tough.
very concerned about these guys.
Yeah.
They
You do have the actual infantry advantage because they've only got 1 axe unit to your axe unit and sword unit. So I feel like it's not going to be terrible. The main problem you have is that 2 of your units are cavalry, which means they're going to be effectively useless. So
I'm going to break in the gate, though.
Yes, that's
So
very true.
as soon as that's done, cavalry's in there. It's going to be chasing those guys down.
We've got some really cool siege maps of Friends of Britannia. Loads of really like sort of strange shapes and things that we would have found at the period.
Lots of routes to go down as well.
So let's have a look.
Start
It's dry already, so let's have a look at this gorgeous map that we have.
enemy
Why don't we do?
What's this? Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
So let's get some of these. Welcome to the content team. Right, so we have a beachhead that we could have gone down if I'd done this as a naval battle.
Yeah.
We would have landed here and been able to just flood the city. Got a nice little church as well. Look at that.
Volstad, stay noided.
Sorry?
Stay noided.
What?
Don't worry.
Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot of opportunities for us to go along these walls and along those walls over there. Break in the gates. I think there's only, there are 2 gates in this settlement, which is quite unusual. That's quite a low amount of gates.
Yeah.
Is the music a bit loud?
Maybe for us. I don't know if it is for chat. Chat, if you want some of the speech turned up, let us know.
Cool. Yeah.
Alikai, there are naval battles in this game. You're going to see those lovely Viking logships.
Okay. Right. What are we going to do?
Well, you're the driver, mate.
Well, I guess then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the gate and I'm going to get a siege tower to these walls, use this large open area. Actually, I shouldn't be trying to use large open areas when they've got Javelin an advantage. Yep. I should be trying to get into the narrow points, like here, I guess, and here.
I think you might have to do a little bit of flanking. I would recommend personally using your siege tower as your main assault, and then using your battering ram to open up the secondary entrance so that you can get your cavalry in to do some flanking.
Oh, I like that idea.
That's my
That's
personal
a good idea.
recommendation.
Right, so cavalry's coming over here, along with a unit of spearmen that I'm putting on this.
Can hide them in the trees whilst you wait as well.
Yeah, but that'll put them far away, so I'm just going to charge them in there. Siege tower's over here. It's being... Let's just check we're not in the firing line with these guys. These guys. It's being manned by my axemen, which I don't like, so I'm just going to take those guys off and put the other spearmen on here.
The slightly more expendable unit.
Yes. Bring these guys back here. They're going to be my main force.
We are the Cymru!
Yep.
Let's do it for Wales!
Right, we're going to charge those guys in, and I'm going to try and click that guy.
Okay, well, hold on. How much of a force do they have on the side?
There's a lot of dudes there.
Yeah, maybe you want to keep this back. Keep this for the secondary part. Because they might want to...
those are javelinmen there.
might want to wait for backup first.
That's good. The javelinmen are going to fire straight at my siege tower, which is going to negate a lot of their damage.
Let's see. Alexander BB says, how long is the stream? We're going to be going for another hour or so, up until 5 o'clock. We might rush it a tiny bit later than that if we have to. If we've got a longer battle that we want to make sure we finish off.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Can you... Shush.
This guy's like, look, you've lost a man. Do you even know how to win a siege battle?
I don't.
Right.
I haven't played about 200 hours of this game. So these guys are still just standing around. Oh, no, they're leaving.
Yeah, see, this is what I said, right? You want to wait for them to maybe start thinking, oh, let's reinforce our other gate. They are taking fire.
Yeah, I'm just getting them out of the firing line.
Just an assassin says, no, Gary! Actually, it's
Gary!
Mitch. It's Mitch, not
It's
Gary.
Mitch?
Yeah.
Oh, he took an arrow to the face.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Oh,
brutal.
Gary, I hardly knew you.
Oh, it just went away then.
That's what arrows do.
Yeah. Dissolvable arrows.
Yes.
Eco-friendly. Javelinmen there firing away. They're probably going to take down a few of these spearmen.
Well, we've got the benefit of the siege tower giving us a little bit of cover now, at least.
Because otherwise we would have already lost about 20.
I mean, I personally, I would have sent it to the left-hand side so that you could use that more of a shield, but it's too late. It's too late. It's too late, Maddis. You can't reroute. This is ridiculous.
Fine. I won't.
Good.
These guys are still on the wall. They're waiting for these dudes to come in. So I'm fine with that.
Well, divide and conquer, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've used your least effective units as a distraction.
Yeah, it's looking like a porcupine tower now. A lot of spears in there. Really protecting my dudes pretty well.
Really hope that tower doesn't break by the time you get there.
Gonna move these guys in now.
Here we go. In they come. Those javelin men are going to be nice and easy to take down.
Yep.
Even if you're a spearman. Oh, some glorious mustaches getting involved.
Yes, that's what we like. We're gonna bring these archers around. We've got some spearmen joining the fight actually as well. So I want these guys to go over here. Are we seeing shots fired from over here?
Yes, our
We
towers.
are. Oh, it's a tower. We should probably try and deal with those. I hate towers.
Yeah.
I hate them. They are the crux of every single one of my Total War campaigns. It's
Cover
towers.
over your
Siege tower.
So there's the damage and fire damage. So they can be broken during sieges. Just asking another question there.
So these boys doing quite a good job. Attacked in the flank, fresh, and they're winning. These guys are doing a terrible job. lovely thing about Thrones Britannia, it's got really nice new audio sounds in battle.
Oh yeah?
Completely re-recorded. So we're seeing completely new audio, nice screams. We're going to see some like yelling as well and some chants.
Did you do some of them? Is that why you're saying this?
Yes, I am in some of these.
I was wondering where you were going with this.
Yeah, I'm in quite
Live
a lot of
audio by C.A. Maddis.
Yep. I'm every single character in this. No, I'm not. There's quite a few of us.
No, I'm the Welsh, sorry.
Yes, you're.
For the Camry!
I thought that was Mitch. So. I'll just stop talking a little bit.
You're trying to hear yourself. Getting some reinforcements in now. It's starting to drive them back. You're also capturing this gate as well, which will open up another avenue. Now, what's going on the other side? Is there anything you need to worry about? Or they're still trying to defend it?
That's fine.
I just want to say I've won you this battle.
You have. Very good strategy. I would have just brute forced the gate.
Yep.
Which is my strategy in every
every video game ever made.
Right, I'm going to just get...
You're chasing after a routing unit at the moment. Okay.
Oh, there goes their towers.
Slash them to the
Bringing
ground.
those down. I think we've got control of the gate as well, haven't we? No? Yes? Yes, we do. Wonderful. So as those guys aren't coming to deal with me, they're still really prepared to...
The battle is turning in
Well,
our
they've left
favor.
one unit defending the victory point. Well, one thing you could do here is you could start marching on the other gate to protect your forces to come in. Or, potentially, you could start marching your cavalry round and let your gate go forward. What have you got on the gate? Let your gate go forward? Let your battery round go forward?
Yeah, I'm going to distract them with this. That's a good shout. I don't want them coming back to me when I'm dealing damage.
Who needs thrashing?
Who needs thrashing? I love
Who's
it.
up for a thrashing then?
There's a really good one in the Irish thing. I think it's Irish. Might be Welsh. It's who's up for a Barney? I love it.
Sounds Welsh.
Yeah, so we've got new audio. It's really good. I love the sounds of battles now. Really immersive.
So your axemen are going to actually start
guys aren't doing
burning down more buildings, are they not?
They are. Where are they? They're at the front here. Look at these guys. They're falling back,
That's your spear.
and they start torching the place.
Yeah. So they're going to start doing destruction if you want them to, and that's going to cause morale hits to the,
Yes.
the units
So
around them.
up the top here we see settlement damage like we did in Attila, and it's going to reduce morale and melee attack for units as well. And we're going to get these guys to start burning all of the things as well. We're going to send our
It's getting
swordsmen
dark.
in. It is. It's a bit
Ooh.
smoky.
Yeah, a little bit sinister. That's someone's home you've destroyed, Maddis. I just
Yeah,
want to point
well,
that out.
you know. It's their fault.
Someone asked, where do they carry the torches? Don't want to
Don't
answer that question. You
ask
don't want to
that,
know, mate. You
no.
don't want to know.
See,
But yeah,
they flee before our might.
they're fleeing before our might. This, I think.
Yeah. See,
all
now
the
they're
twigs.
getting worried now because you're going out to the victory point. Now they're either going to start defending that gate or they're going to start reinforcing over there.
My cavalry. Well, that's not my cavalry, is it? Is that my cavalry
Yeah.
already? Wow, they got up here quick.
Well, they're on horses, Maddis. That's the point.
I suppose that is a very good point. We're going to point these guys in the right direction, bring them over here, make sure they're out of the firing line of these guys when they come over. My cavalry's going to come in as well. I've retreated this unit of archers
Yeah,
because
they-
I don't
they-
want to lose it.
They're a bit ropey.
Got to find an area that they won't be shot. I think the gate is the only area at this time. My axemen have attacked.
Or you've columned up a bit there, mate.
Where? Here?
Yeah, you've got two units just submerged.
Oh yeah. Well, that's quite good.
Really?
Yeah, because I've got no missile things really firing at me anymore, because that tower's been dealt with. There's probably one over here. Yeah, over there. But we've got the diversity of swords and spears in there, so we're probably going to do a good job of tearing these guys
Yeah, but you've
apart.
given a slight advantage with their surround on you. That's the issue.
Yeah, they
So
probably
I
will
think
have
you need to get these guys to just swoop around a little bit now and get to the back of them.
Let's do that then.
And remember, you've got that cavalry.
Oh yes.
Start getting them involved as well.
Why am I? Oh gosh, these guys have.
They're taking a lot of fire.
They're firing
from
through the
javelin.
gate.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
see, this is why I'm scared.
Javelins are dangerous in this game.
They
That
are.
is for certain.
Very scary. Let's They're coming. They're coming. Right. My plan now.
Take the capture point?
Yep, take the capture point. Charge through this, please. Please attack. Please go. Do damage. This is the generals as well. I think it's my own archers.
Nice.
They do that.
Get them round. Get them round. Fire in the back.
Let's bring them.
You need to be quite creative with your archers in this game because shields are strong. Shields are really, really good at blocking projectiles.
About to just send my cavalry through that fight. It's not the best idea.
Men have turned tail and run.
Who's running now? It's my spearmen. To be expected. They are levy. But look at these guys. They've got really cool shields. Nice and painted this time because they're retinue level units.
They can afford paint.
Yes, they can afford.
They are winning this battle, although they're starting to waver the enemy.
Yeah, these are again levy units that I'm up against.
What's the generals? Oh, it's still levy spirit.
Tier 1.
Yeah. Well, I suppose
because it's a
garrison.
garrison.
Garrison, yeah.
So someone has to be the general. Someone has to tell them what to do.
Right, you've got their reinforcements coming in now.
Yep, I'm just going to park myself right here. Bring that sword unit here. These boys back here. And we're just going to hold this position, I think, for a little bit. Sorry, it is a bit boring, but these guys are capturing back that gate, so we're a little bit trapped. We can't go outside again.
See,
Oh, it's the old lock 'em in strategy.
The old locking me in.
Yeah, you're starting to get fired
the
up.
settlement is on fire.
Yes, I am. Where are my axe units? Let's deal with these. So axe units are really good at burning stuff down because they're mainly a pillaging unit.
Yep.
So if you send them to go burn something down, they'll burn it down fast.
Yeah.
They have far better attack.
Speaking of which, that beautiful tree that they had there, that they've probably been growing for years.
Yep.
Devastation.
I know.
I hope you're proud of yourself, man.
My guys are stood in a burning bush.
Well,
So I'll just move
they're
down.
men of God.
They are of the Cymru.
Yes.
I don't know what that means, but I feel like it's appropriate
Wales.
here.
The enemy have captured the gates.
They have taken the gate.
So they got some
Nice,
spearmen
nice cheer there.
and some javelin men, I'm guessing.
Yeah, those javelin.
Okay, so we want to
Where's my
sort of,
cavalry?
once again divide and conquer. We want to get them split up so that you can send those cavalry right in the back to get those javelin
Guys
men.
around here. Hopefully they won't see them if I park them there. But there are towers, so
Probably will see them, Maddis. I'm just gonna be honest with you here.
yeah. They're taking those walls. They don't seem to know where I am.
Well,
So-
you have destroyed that tower, haven't you, almost?
Yeah, that tower's going down. Fire damage, 100%. Damage is going up. Right, let's just go and meet them, I guess.
Yeah, let's do it.
Don't want any enemies in my new town. I'm going to redevelop this area when it's knocked down. I'm going to build a big pavilion and house for myself.
A big old statue of yourself.
Yeah.
The enemy's tower
Right where
has
that
been
bird used,
destroyed.
where that burning tree used to be.
They might be a bit confused because it's going to be run. And they'll just think, why are they trying to make me exercise so much?
So they've
running
elected to take those towers and hold that as a position because they know that you need to come after them. Basically.
Yeah, because they can see this archer out here,
Yeah.
and they think that I'm probably still out here. They don't notice the big fire. Right. Where's my cavalry? Yeah,
Get
just
involved.
start doing some baiting, I think.
Be careful with them because they're pretty expensive.
These are just scout cavalry.
Are they?
So
oh,
they're
okay. I
pretty
thought you were using
expendable.
I thought you were using your general for a second.
I have moved my general somewhere, haven't I? Where did I move him? Where is he? Oh, he's out here. So he's just chilling back here. He'll do morale bonuses because his little circle. So I need to keep quite close. Right, cavalry. These guys have missile.
So they can actually start firing as well, which is
Yeah.
quite useful. So they have completely reformed now. They've got the 3 units there.
So they're coming.
They've baited
towards
you
these
into a
guys.
conflict.
I'm going to put them in shield castle. This negates a lot of missile damage.
Get a nice view of that because I do like having it.
Yeah. We're going to go into it in a minute. These guys are in. There we go. That's nice. They're all ready and prepared for the inevitable javelin onslaught that's going to tear them apart. Or are they? They're on the walls still. Let's try and get my cavalry
after
in
it
on
then.
that. My
Are
axe
you going
unit.
to shield castle these guys as well? Or are we going to go
No,
straight
because
for it?
there's just infantry here.
Let's do it.
So
They flee before our might.
my cavalry is going to smash into these guys, engage them before they can even get any missile shots off. I'm happy with that.
Do you know what? That unit of archers has actually done a really good job.
Yeah, these guys. Whoa! Just took a lot of damage from on this axe unit though. They're not doing very well against these spearmen by the look of things. That's a bit strange.
you are kind of stuck in a choke point.
I am. Yes.
You are winning the conflict, but it's not a great place for you to be firing.
I'm just going to charge these guys in the back.
Where's your general as well? Get him involved. Run into him.
Hey, hey, hey! You can just bring around this burning ruin and charge them back.
Big old charge.
I think I just saw a guy fly off there. I'm not entirely sure what just happened. But yeah, we're going to win this. These guys are now starting to waver. They're exhausted. My guys are actually exhausted.
Yeah, you are tired. You can see you're actually kind of half losing the conflict because they've probably got a man advantage.
Yeah.
Now that they're starting to run away, there it is, the victory. And we've got Run coming in as well for
Just
one
the
last
end.
final charge.
Too little, too
Smash.
late.
Thought you could get away, did you?
Yeah, just rocks up and is like, what's going on?
All right.
What is going on?
There's our first siege victory.
And
Close
that
victory.
Yeah. Not a grand battle.
It was a
pretty small
50-50 balance power at the start of the conflict.
That's not good.
Yeah, 0 kills is not great, mate. Not
They
great.
were very strategically valuable, though.
Yes, they were holding the the distraction.
The big distraction sign.
Yes.
Right. We've now
So-
taken Edinburgh.
Yes. And are we going to see some connected land bonuses soon as well?
Yes. It's up here.
Map control. So, because we've got 2 regions next to each other, nice and tightly packed in, no border gore, it's going to give us a little bit of a public order bonus. So that's the very first one, the basic one.
People critiquing my tactics.
Where?
Don't know. I thought they were critiquing me in chat.
Oh, mate,
I'm very apprehensive. Please don't.
you can't be too precious on Twitch.
Right. General, this guy, he needs to replenish. We're giving him forager.
Okay.
+5 food and +5%.
And that's handy as well because they're going to start feeding themselves. Because I think if you look, the Edinburgh, which we just took, one of those is also got food production, but we need to
repair it. But it might repair over the next turn. Because
We
things
also
repair over time.
We also need to assign a governor.
Yes.
And the person that we choose for this is going to be quite an interesting one. Do we go for Denawal, who's got all the influence?
Yeah, he's my son as well, so he's going to be pretty good. He'll be good on loyalty, hopefully, when he gets him put in place.
Well, hopefully he won't try and backstab you because he's
He's
one
a
of your
good
heirs.
lad. He'll come round. Don't worry. We're on -10 war fervor, though.
Not an option.
So it's really not doing us.
Now, do you want to go after those guys?
These guys?
The giant slayers.
These giant slayers?
Yeah.
They're not slayers, though, are they?
Well, no, they've got their tops on. So.
Yeah. No, I'm not going after them. They're coming to me.
Okay.
They're definitely going to come to me. Because I don't want to have
By no
a
means.
difficult engagement because these guys are also coming.
Mhm.
So I'm going to turtle over here for a little bit. Gather.
Do we need a new army, Maddis?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you 100% sure?
Yes.
You've got a 10 stack and a 14 stack coming after, what, 8?
An 11.
11.
Stack. With my king, who is a level 3 general as well. This guy's a 0, this guy's a 1. So I've got some skills over them. I'm ready. I've got good units, strong units here. So we're gonna, and I have the defensive advantage because if they come to this village, I've got the village to play with. I'll be inside. And it's winter now.
We've got someone trolling in chat. Zerfax says this is going to come out on mobile. If you want to play Total War on mobile, get yourself
Total War Battle
Rome,
Arena.
Rome Total War on iPhone.
Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
that is. Also, Total War Battle
What is
Kingdom.
Total War Battle Arena?
It was our April Fool's thing, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was our April Fool's thing.
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, that we were doing like a
Oh, you mean Battlegrounds?
yeah.
Right. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an April Fool's joke.
Ooh, rebellion. That's bad.
That
Don't
is
like
bad.
that.
And we've been issued a mission, which is one of the map control missions that we get with Strat Clut. Maelros is an abbey and settlement on the bend of a lowland river in the southern Alba. The church there, said to be founded by the earliest Christians in the Isles of an old Roman site, holds extensive lands, and the area thereabout is farmed for its sheep farming. The combination, or famed for its sheep farming. The combination of ecclesiastical status and material wealth is very attractive.
And it's
And
right
war
there.
fervor is down.
It's down again. Border wars, they really do you in.
Yeah.
We might have to look to sue to peace at some point. That's not great. These guys are going to take some serious attrition. It looks like they're coming for Edinburgh, so I'm not too worried about moving these guys out and trying to deal with this this rebellion.
My warriors
And these guys have retreated back as well,
Mhm.
whilst also taking some damage from the snow, I think.
Good times.
What are their supplies like? Can I see that? Their supplies are low.
Their supplies are low,
That is good.
and they're
Can't see these guys,
dropping
though.
quite steadily as well.
How much are they losing a turn, do we know?
Like 20.
Ooh, 15, yeah, 20. So they're going to be on 5 if they don't get back into friendly soil. We're going to, unfortunately, take some attrition damage. Oh, do we really want to take that attrition damage? Should we just take the long way home? How many turns would it take me to get there? Oh, I'd say to go that way.
I mean, it's only a 4-stack, so what's your garrison like? Because they're not going to attack straight away, right?
No, but it's quite decent.
Well, let's hope they do take straight away, but they might go after Alt Clut.
So built Priory. We converted this place over here. So we've got that nice new income, but we're really low on cash per turn. This is a problem with like British factions. They don't have the best economy. So as soon as I can, I'm going to try and research some economy stuff. Because we have not started on our tech tree yet. Because we haven't completed any of the objectives.
Should we look at the things that are going to trigger our tech trees to unlock ones?
Yeah, we probably should.
Oh
That's
my
scary.
god. They're running away, that's good. Oh, the 14 stack has actually come up to the east. And that would probably benefit as well.
Yeah. I am glad. They're Viking Sea Kings, but, you know, I'm going to accept that for now. I don't need a war on another front. That's basically what I'm saying there.
Derby. Derby has been destroyed. Sorry, Derby.
Right.
Right, they've doubled in strength.
Yep, we need to move. We need to move fast.
We serve.
These guys are here.
Sonic it out.
That's their king.
No.
That's their king there.
Impossible.
But they're baiting you, mate. They are baiting you hard. If you get stuck out there, will you have enough movement to just get straight back in?
Yeah. Look
You
at
reckon?
that. Look how little. I'm using
Yeah,
one
okay,
chunk
do
of.
it. Do it. Clear him out.
But he's gonna. I'm gonna have to double tap him.
Strike
He's
them
definitely
down.
gonna run away.
See, yeah, I told you that. No, whoa, hold on. If you're sat out with an 8-stack with that 14 coming in, you're gonna get wrecked. Get back to Edinburgh.
Upon them.
Oh my god. Maddis!
No, I'm killing their king.
They need to stop calling you the Mad Dog and start calling you the Maverick. My
I've
god.
got to run after this guy.
Oh,
He's
this
got
is
to
bad.
die.
This is a bad idea, man.
No, it's not. We're going to fight this battle? Yeah, of course we're going to fight this battle.
Okay,
Even
okay.
though it's a tight one, I want to maximize the amount of people that I have left. I'm going to just go straight in for the kill on their king. He is dead. It's over. Goodbye, North Leode. Northumbria are going to just come after you. They're going to take away all of your southern lands. I'm taking the Northlands. Maybe Kirkland will get involved. I don't know. But we're just going to eat you.
Craig says this is the part where Northleo wins the battle. Shh. Zenfire says kill the king. You can do it, Maddis.
Yeah. Thank you. I can do this. Right, straight away.
This is a little bit
shield
less,
formation.
little bit less foresty as well. So.
Yeah. Straight out. We're going to take this hill.
Damn, go for the speed option.
Can be
Yep.
devastating.
Go away. My cavalry can be devastating.
Devastating. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to hit that hill before you, I reckon.
Yeah, but I've
Either
got
that or
cav.
you're going to meet on the hill.
I've got cav.
You don't want to
sacrifice.
Careful, mate. You're getting very Mad Doggish, and I need you to just calm down, all right? We've got a lot at stake here.
Right.
The enemy
There we go.
approaches.
See, they're moving around now.
Okay,
They're
all
not
right.
gonna take
All right, you're just doing a little bit of kiting.
Yeah. Light kiting.
We're getting shot at.
Right. Where's
Oh,
their
you're getting
general?
shot at.
They're getting shot at, apparently.
Well, by your scout cavalry, right?
Yeah.
They are. Right. They're moving too?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, we're getting shot at. It's not fun.
Well, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, we just lost some guys. I can't believe this happened.
It's funny that they've got skirmishers, Maddis.
Oh my god!
Oh, God.
Just move that way.
Get in the trees.
Yeah, we're going to go through the trees. What are they? Oh, they're archers.
Archers are less effective than javelin men in this.
Yes, they are. Right, we're going to regroup.
But not for the Welsh, though. The Welsh.
Oh, longbowmen
Yes.
and archers.
Welsh
for
longbowmen
Welsh.
famed.
Right, we're going to take a very defensive position now. As soon as my infantry are in place, we're going to shield castle.
Okay.
Negate that.
Yeah, you've already got it coming in as well.
Yeah. Oh, have I done that too soon? Nope, it's all good. Right, these guys, shield castle. These guys, shield castle. These guys, guess what?
Is it Shield Castle?
It's shield castle.
Oh, I love Shield Castle.
Look how they're going to shield castle. They're going in.
They're forming up.
These guys are already in. These guys are already in. We're going to just do some... Right, we're going to bring these cavalry back around.
Okay. Now this
King's
is
going round as well.
advantageous because they're coming in now.
Yeah, they're charging in. They're charging in on my spears, though, which is something I'm a bit concerned about. And they're charging... Yeah, they're not charging in on my good units.
I think you need
Right,
to take your archers off
these
skirmish.
guys, definitely not skirmish.
Do you want to put them on some flaming arrows, maybe?
The battle is
So
turning
he's
in
left
our
his royal
favor.
companions there. So that is the king right there. He's defending those javelin men because... Oh, they're archers, sorry. Defending those archers because he probably knows how useful they're going to be for him.
Yeah. So we're going to bring these guys out of Shield Castle,
Start
and we're just going to
flanking.
bring them around. Actually, we're going to bring them that way. Use these guys, bring them there, and we're just going to charge them in the rear.
Careful your scout cavalry.
Yep, that's all right. We'll just do a little... Oh, we just shot at their general.
Nice.
I think we took a couple down, but we're going to take their archers out of the game. Bring my general around. These guys are going to charge in the rear as well, and yeah, it's looking pretty good for us. Got the
Do you want to start
flank on
getting
these
some shots off on the general with your archers?
Yes, that's a good shout. These guys are heavily armoured though, so this is going to be a bit more difficult than in previous battles. We've
Already
completely
routing on
smashed
that
those
side, which is good.
We're going to send the spearmen out so we can keep the swords back.
Okay.
Because they're actually a very, very capable infantry unit. We're just going to get these guys in position. Actually, who are they targeting? They're targeting my general. So I'm going to flank these guys round. So I can get
Getting some
javelin
nice archer
shots.
fire in the back there as they go after the cavalry.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And some javelins as well
Oh,
going
they are
in.
getting surrounded.
Oh, some more coming in from my general. It's
that was
good.
a lot of kills.
Yeah, they're down to 59. But we're going to... I can't put this guy on skirmish. That's a bit annoying. And we'll just...
Levy man.
No, don't get that close.
Whoa, careful, boys.
That's very close.
yeah,
a bit
boys.
eager.
Before our might.
This is the point where you can just skirmish them to death.
Yeah. One of the really nice things I love about cavalry. I think I'm a cavalry commander.
Oh.
It's
Arch
just-
fire in the back is devastating.
And javelins from the front, also devastating. Look at that.
Wow.
See if we get one of those nice audio sounds.
What? Are you just trying to find yourself?
I never know which one I am.
Run away, run away, run away.
Oh, charge coming in.
I'm actually a Druki in
You are, aren't you?
Warhammer 2 as well, yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the reasons I was inspired to do the voiceover.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because
Mainly
you heard
because
my work.
I'm completely selfish and I wanted to be in a Total War game.
You heard of my work and you were like,
Mm.
"Oh,
Yeah, Tom told me about it and I was like, oh, that sounds really fun. I want to
yeah.
do
It
that.
is very fun.
Oh,
Bam!
No, King's not dead.
Make sure he's dead.
Where is
Oh my God!
Where is he?
Oh, the
Is he already dead?
devastation! No, isn't that guy with it? No.
No, I think he
maybe
must
he's
already
dead.
be dead. Oh, I missed
God,
that.
he got wrecked.
He's somewhere around here.
Carpentero says, "You get a javelin. You get a javelin."
Javelins! They're so good.
Blam. Well, that was a really good battle that you did where you heavily outweighed your enemy. Now you've got 14 people coming in.
Yeah, but how many
let's see
losses
how well it
did I
goes
take?
this
I
time.
took 47 losses. I negated that. We're looking good. Those guys aren't going to bother me. I'm going to do the unit replenishment by 2%. Just that little
Can you get
bonus.
home? No.
Oh god.
Oh God, Maddis, you've ruined this.
Get moving.
How far can these guys go? Oh gosh.
Oh, you might be just out of
of
range.
I might be able to retreat out of range. Let's give them Quartermaster. Oh, I've done a bad thing here.
I told you it was bad. You didn't listen to me.
No, it's all right. I'm just playing.
Okay.
We're in spring. It's gonna go to what's after spring, Wheels.
It's summer.
Yay!
I almost said autumn there. All right. My God.
Refuse peace
Oh.
now, and you will.
Well. That is an interesting decision. Would that cause peace with their vassals
Yes,
as well?
it would.
Okay.
So that would put us out of all of our wars.
No. We need Westerners.
Yeah. Oh, here they come. They're gonna dink me here.
Ooh.
Retreat.
Everyone fall back.
Yes!
Oh. Are you in reinforcement range?
No, but I can just get back in Edinburgh now.
Yeah, but you know.
I'm just gonna hide.
some
Time to
different
go away.
Warriors will not falter.
Recruit some more dudes. I can't. I haven't got the food.
Oh God. All right. Well, first things first.
Because these guys are raiding.
Oh yeah, I need to get rid of those rebels. Hopefully you'll get some...
They're going to retreat because I'm going to get reinforced. Ooh!
Oh,
Easy.
smashed.
Peasy.
Get
Squeeze.
wrecked.
The
In
lemon.
the balls. Bam. See you later.
That's it. Rebellion done.
Enjoy the smell of that blooming heather.
Gonna take those replenishment.
Increase my renown.
I know I said that the only thing rebels deserve is death, but this time they're going to be recruited.
Not only are you an absolute maverick madman, but
I'm
you're
incredibly
also...
flippant.
Yeah, you're also not even going to be beholden to your own ideals.
No.
God.
Right. I can't recruit. I just said that. We need to improve our farms.
Yes.
So, we can improve that by minus 4. Right. Okay, that gives us 45 food and 1 estate. But I don't want an estate. How long is that going to take? That's going to take 8 turns. That's 4. So we might as well. Ooh, you made me right click.
There's the building browser.
Yeah. So building browser now tells you all the bonuses that you can get in your things. You can click all buildings and you can see all of the buildings ever to be available. It's very nice.
To be assembled in all of time.
So now you can really take a good look at like what's each thing going to do later down the line. You can really plan.
Let's
out.
have a look at our heroism as well, because I think we've gone up to another. Yeah, well, now we're starting to get 2 unit round, 2 melee skill instead of 1, which I think that's how it was. Or are we just below the next section?
It's
Might
got to
be
go to
just
20
below.
next,
Yeah, okay.
and then we get it.
20, we're going to get another tier. So it's tiered rewards.
Our governor as well. We're going to give him a bard because we've seen some public order issues. The problem is he's already got -1 zeal. So actually this might just be a wasted point. So
Good job,
I'm not
Maddis.
going to bother. So I'm going to cancel that and redo it. Which I could have just done that button there.
Yes.
But, you know, here I am. We are going to do +1 loyalty on priest because he's only got 3 loyalty. Let's bring
Yeah,
him
that's
4.
probably a good shout.
Also gives us -2 public order in a neighbouring province.
Nice.
Neighbouring
nice.
enemy province.
Yeah.
So it's not going to do it to your own.
Every man will do
What is our Garrett? Oh, God.
Oh, God, that's bad. Well, this is what happens when you burn everything, Maddis. You're not going to have a garrison if they're all on fire.
Oh, I've got food! I've got food now!
You could just spam 5 spear units and just hope for the best. They'll all rout after like 2, but oh, you haven't got any money. As we said, this is one of the hardest starts in Project Britannia.
Yep, we did.
We did say that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
My warriors will not falter.
Right,
Right,
we're
87
moving.
says, note to self, don't burn everything.
Yeah, don't. Just don't do it. Be a nice guy.
Total friendship, as the guy says.
Yeah.
Total peace.
Right. So, we're going to get sieged here.
Not an option.
Should I consider bringing
Getting
these guys
sieged
around?
is not an option.
That is my heir.
Whoa, isn't he?
He's my
Oh,
heir.
no, never mind. He is loyal.
He's very loyal.
I was about. He's very loyal.
He's a good
I was
boy.
about to say that your heir's not that loyal anyway, so, but no, he is. So that's going to take 3 turns to go.
Yeah.
That's doing great.
Shoot. Right. Well, we've got a 10 army coming up that way as well, so I guess we march this way. They're going to siege. They're not going to be able to
You
attack
can't do
in
it
the
now
first
anyway,
turn.
so let's just end the turn.
So yeah.
Ooh. Really put yourself between a rock and a hard place here, haven't you?
No, not doing that. Thanks. They wanted me to join the war with
Great idea.
someone else.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, cheers, Kirkin. Yeah,
Yeah.
great idea, lads. All right, here they
There's
come.
the siege. Ooh, they're moving fast.
Yeah.
But they've got low supplies. They've only been in home territory 1 turn. They might turn back again when
Possibly.
winter comes.
Winter comes.
Winter is coming. What's
Ooh.
this?
She's got a baby.
Babby.
A midwife. Ah, she doesn't have a baby, but she's very good at birthing them.
But this man, I've got him doing nothing at all.
Yes.
So I'm just going to give my blessing because
Cool.
can't really bite me at all.
So has he got a better chance of an heir? What's midwife, sorry?
Midwife, 20% chance of having children.
Nice.
Nice. It's
Good
good.
stuff.
Cool. So, let's see what this is all about. It's quite even, actually.
You do have the benefit of the walls, so I would wait for them to attack, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sally out.
No. Terrible idea. They're going to try and seize me out.
The glory of the Cymru.
Do I deal with this army first? Oh, mate, look at that. That's on 0. That's
We'll-
on 0.
Yeah, but if they take Dundum now,
I lose
have,
food.
you have to be there.
I have to defend this.
Yeah. Because otherwise they'll just take Dundum now and then they'll get their supplies back. So,
They took what?
Daniel.
Damn, Daniel, no.
Done. Dum now. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, we're going to let those guys do their thing. I want to see what's going on with Northumbria. Why? They're still not at war with them.
I think you've relied too heavily on this.
Fine talk will follow.
Please.
I love this guy's makeup.
Oh, it's Guthrum.
Did you know he used to be a slave?
He did. Yeah, that's really cool.
I was a slave.
Maybe they'll...
This
Oh, they
seems
just-
fair enough.
They just did it.
What?
They just joined my war.
Damn.
Daniel.
Okay. Damn, Gufrid.
Because
Okay.
they want to go to war with them
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, they want an
I've just
excuse
given them a bit of an excuse.
Cool.
And now they're coming.
coming
north.
for you.
They're going to take Irem. They're going to take serious damage from like losing these provinces. They're farming communities. They're going to lose money. This is going to bite them in the butt.
I feel like you should have done this earlier.
I should have. I didn't realise that they were going to just be so forthcoming in joining my war. Winter is upon us again.
Very well.
This joke's getting old fast.
I mean, we've only told it like twice.
Well, yeah, I haven't been really that fast in this campaign.
No.
But we're going to be doing more.
We've had
Thrones
a,
of
yeah,
Britannia
we are
streams.
going to absolutely be doing more Phones of Britannia streams.
They've run away.
Good. Maybe we should carry on this campaign.
I think we should. I'm enjoying this campaign so far. It's got a lot going for it. Like, they've been
Like, for
destroyed.
example, Verdeborg being destroyed.
Yeah. It's got a lot going for it. Oh, we've got a couple of things here. Someone's died. Oh!
Oh!
It's the guy who just got married.
Oh!
He's dead.
Well, your cat wed. Am I right?
Someone had an illegitimate birth as well.
Oh, someone's been a naughty boy.
Let's have a look and see who that was. It was my heir. Well done.
Oh, God.
You silly man. Governor, my other son. He's wise.
Tidar says he got
Wise?
sexed to death. I'm not entirely sure that's true.
Isn't that a thing in Sims? You can die from that in Sims, I'm
Is it?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to give him a bar.
Kaz points out that at least he had a month of marriage before he died horrifically.
I'm sure he was very happy with it, yeah.
Serve you well.
Oh, no.
Ready to fight?
Oh,
Are they taking
wheels.
attrition?
I hope so.
No.
No.
No. No, they're not. Okay, good.
But they're out of supplies.
Good.
So, yes, they will be taking attrition.
Okay.
This is great. I'm just going to wait this out because this is only going to get better, more in my favour, the more attrition they take. And now, hopefully, Northumbria will be coming to my aid.
Just an assassin says, just leave your heir to die. You can't run a country if you can't even control his pants.
These are very good very
These
good,
are very good pants as well.
very good pants. They're my favourite pants. They're very good facts. Yes, I agree. There's not a lot we can really do this turn. Everything's underway. We haven't really got enough money to build stuff.
All right, let's crack on.
Wait now. Next
Come on,
turn.
we're running out of time. We've got 22 minutes.
22 minutes. I thought we had more than that. Right. Okay. Right. Speed run.
Speed run, Total War.
Speed run. Total War. Thrones of Britannia.
Total War
Strat Clut
Saga.
campaign on hard.
Oh, God, he knows.
Oh, here it is.
All right, this is it.
it
This
is
is the
called-
big finisher.
Right. Yeah, this will probably see us up until the end of the stream.
Slightly in your favour.
Slightly. I have a feeling I'm going to lose this though.
May the balance of power be ever slightly in your favour.
Yeah. Nice.
Tidar says Wheels is a top Chad.
Top Chad.
Thank you.
Oh, you can't be a Chad.
What does that make you?
It is the enemy of the mat.
Is it?
Yeah, according to the mat subreddit.
When defending
Good.
a siege
Yep.
battle,
I don't need to be told how to.
I don't need this right now, okay?
Oh my god. They've been building.
But it's fine because you have one barricade remaining.
Oh! I'm just going to put it over here then.
What?
It's not very useful for me. Because the only place I can put it is like here.
Oh, you put it on city streets, okay.
Yeah. I suppose I could put it there and then be able to garrison some archers when they land on these walls.
Newman 8R42 says, that's a few towers.
That's a few towers.
That's an understatement.
It's just a few. It's just a few. How many archers and javelinmen do they have? Archers, javelinmen, archers, axemen, of course. Where else do you put your axemen? Right. Put these guys.
RBT's saying fall back and forget the walls.
That's a really good idea. I like that. Take the damage from the towers, make them come to me. I like that. I'm going to subscribe, comment,
Describe to
like-
your YouTube channel.
Yep. How-tos.
Now, those guys are weak.
Yes. So we're
They
going to
are
have...
shooketh.
We're going to use these guys. We're going to put the shield castle. They're just going to eat up
Soak it
damage
up.
whilst we rain down fire with our missile units. Okay? That's the plan. Do you understand my plan? Are you aware of what my plan
I
is?
understand. I don't think it's good, but I understand.
Cool. Right. Everyone here. Who are you? Oh, it's my general.
Yeah. Yeah, funny that.
Smart.
Yeah, but you kind of want them in the walls anyway. You've got cavalry, right? You want to be able to use that to its best
That is true.
advantage.
But if I use this choke point, I can get my cavalry out and flank that way. So I could put my cavalry elsewhere. I've got 2 generals here.
Mm. Is that your governor?
I think it's both of my sons. It's both of my sons!
Is that your governor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, he joins you on the battlefield now.
Nice. So that's another reason that you won't always be spamming the governance, because you might want to make sure that he's good enough to defend you.
This is both of my sons. Right, I'm going to do this.
So
Is this a bit boring? Do you want to do
you've
something?
gone for wave defense.
Yeah.
All right, you're just going to have to speed it up, let them get in.
Cool, let's go.
Units enough for me.
Shh! I'm sure I put this campaign on low
We are the cavalry.
advice.
I mean, you could have just said it at the start as well,
Yeah.
instead of just hitting it.
Horsemen.
Sniping Achilles says, if you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
I like that. That tickled me.
Oh gods of Total War. Or oh dogs of Total War. It's a dog book. The self-claimed greatest Total War player ever.
Meh. Although he will be doing this campaign on very hard, and he'd probably be doing a better job of me. So, but he's in America.
Yes. Harlan Hayes says, in response to your "is this a bit boring" comment, in regards to your strategy, can't be bored if you're dead.
Horsemen.
True. True. Thank you.
Crap the speed up. Let's get him in the walls.
Yeah. Let's go.
Woo!
Look at that, they just went under there.
there.
Nice thing about the new settlements is that it's way easier to maneuver around them.
Cool.
So a lot more soft collision stuff, a lot less hard collision stuff.
Nice.
So you
Good
can
to
like
know.
run through things and marketplaces and things like that.
Newman says, can you set the siege towers on fire? Yes, you can.
I can, but I haven't got anything to set them on fire with, apart from my towers.
Yep.
Which they are now at. They're under
Yes,
fire.
you are.
They're taking heavy damage.
You're going to try and open that gate.
Yeah. They're capping it. So they've got a battering ram at it as well.
Give it a nice rotate. Spin around, lads. Pivot.
Pivot! Pivot! I love that episode.
Levy
So good.
men.
Hoorah.
Hoorah.
So these guys have now fully captured my gate, whilst also knocking it down.
Just for ease of access, really.
Yeah, don't want to
Yeah,
keep
I mean,
having to open that.
Entirely undefended, so they can take their time.
Yeah. True crack.
There go our towers.
Yeah. So that's that damage negated, sadly. They're knocking the gate in as well. Yep.
They're just adding insult to the injury, really.
Yeah.
aren't they?
No, I don't like this. Why are they doing it? It's just mean. It's very mean. Why are they so mean to me? That's a genuine question. I wanted an answer, but I guess I won't get one. Chat will tell me though.
Volstad says Dogbit did a podcast with Total Biscuit yesterday. Yeah, Total Biscuit lives in America.
Yeah, I think he's on the co-optional, isn't it? Co-optional podcast. I will be giving that a watch. Looking forward to it.
True Britons forever.
True Britain.
Levy men.
Lasky Tal is now hosting us. Cheers, Lasky.
Levy men.
Levy man.
Right.
Sort it out, will
Once
you?
in command,
So,
your fortifications come under
how do I
attack.
make this guy quieter?
Oh, come on, mate. You should.
Where
know
is
this.
it?
The cog.
I can't click it.
Ha! Oh well.
Right, I'm bringing these guys out because they're going to be another outflanking force. So they're going to be the damage dealer. They're my anvil. Oh no.
Right, here they come.
Oh no.
Right, they're going after your.
Those are
cabs.
spears.
Yeah, they're going after your cabs to try and negate your advantage here.
Okay, I'm going to
But
kite them
they
to
are
towers.
spreading out, which is kind of beneficial for you because
You can
the
see
people
where they
that
are.
do
though.
send. Going after the towers now, try and give you a bit of range damage, which is going to hurt a lot.
Oh, they're... Oh, scout horsemen. They're javelinmen on horses. That's not nice.
Our
That's how we won the last
You're
battle.
going to get skirmished out now.
Our settlement is burning. That's going to give us
this is going quite as well as you want it to mate.
Nope, it's really not. There's some axemen around here somewhere, I'm sure. They've just set that on fire. There they are. Oh, that's fun, isn't it? Love that. Well,
Just an assassin says, hold the line, Maddis.
Sure.
I'll be back in a second. Oh, no, wait, he means your battle line. Sorry.
Right.
That was a phone joke.
Oh.
Do you remember when phones used to be used for phone calls?
Remember phones? I
Hey.
remember.
Remember phones?
Oh,
Right, here they come.
CX Warriors.
CX Warriors.
They are
Axis of the
devastating.
Sea.
I'm excited.
General is under attack.
All right, this is where the flank
Our
comes in.
general's under attack. What?
Oh, my God, Maddis, pay attention.
It's being. Oh my God.
Scout
Scout
horsemen.
horsemen.
They're getting skirmished to death.
Right, bring those guys in. These boys. Come back here. That's a lot of cavalry, so we're going to engage in the rear. Oh,
Everyone's shouting at you because your front line is too far out.
where? What front line?
That front line, the one that's engaged already.
Ah,
the one
it's
that you
fine.
can't do anything about.
No, it's fine. Everything is fine. Shh.
Are you firing anything?
Yeah, but they're obstructed, so shh.
You've got all these in the background.
Yeah, these are my guys. That's their guys.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, why aren't you firing at them? They're not obstructed.
Oh, that's a good point.
God, Maddis, you're going to throw this away.
No, I'm not. Look, their general's there. I'm going to surround and kill him.
Okay, but then you're just going to get javelins in the bum.
No, I'm firing missiles on them. It's fine.
You get your right
Who
hand
are these guys? Why are they there?
Oh my God!
Oh,
Get
general
your right
boys.
flank out. This right. Come on, look.
What? Get these boys out.
These boys need to start getting around as well because you're
Okay.
getting outnumbered.
Okay, cool. Right, bringing these boys in.
Dirk says, "Don't panic."
What? There's some archers there.
Oh.
So these boys are going to come in.
Charge!
Nice
Yeah,
big
nice
charge.
big charge. Right in the back of them
Yeah, that's going to do a morale hit as well, which really will help me.
until you.
I'm
can
going to push
charge
these
back.
guys up. Now we're firing down on these boys. They're running away. These guys are doing fire damage at this. So they're trying to bring a thing out.
Here comes the cavalry.
Oh, I love that. I love that Christmas song. Why is that a Christmas song?
I don't know.
Turning in our favor.
Just should be in the charts at all times.
Okay, battle. Come on.
Wish
Jeez.
I was at home.
Someone's saying dismount the cav. I'm not entirely sure that's a good choice, to be honest.
No.
Those are spearmen.
Yeah, but they're not braced. They're not. Oh, they're braced. See how they reared up after that.
Maddis. Get them out of the spearmen.
It's okay.
Oh, you're stressing me out.
Don't be stressed.
I don't want to lose this city.
Be scared.
We are winning, but I don't want to lose this
More
city.
spearmen. I'm going to just charge those guys down. But they're already routed now.
It's all going according to plan.
It's all coming up Millhouse. Why are there missile units in here? What?
Don't dawdle.
Don't dawdle. Get out of this fight, you morons.
They were chasing after the targets you gave them.
Shh. That's unnecessary detail. Where are the rest of them? They're over here.
They're all spread out.
They're archers. Right, let's have them. Let's have
Let's
a
be having
Barney.
you then.
Oh, no. Change that. Some spearmen over there. Oh, these guys are feeling a bit sad. There's only 3 of them.
Oh, bless them.
But yeah, we've got the surround off. Oh, they're charging in, I guess.
Yep.
Cool. General's been surrounded. He's
Nice.
going to be killed any moment now.
Where is he?
We see him?
The enemy general is dead.
There he was.
Nice.
Nice. Falling to the ground.
General is dead.
Where is... Oh, the enemy's coming around that way.
Yeah, okay, you need to start forming up now.
Whoop.
Yeah, just drag them out. Doesn't matter what they
Infantry.
do.
There. Cav. This is why you beat me 3 times at Warhammer.
Yes. In a row.
So, these guys, archers.
See, they flee before our might.
Let's just do that.
They're fleeing before your might, Maddis.
Yeah, I know. I'm mighty. They don't call me the Mighty Maddis for nothing.
I thought they called you the Mad Dog, Maddis.
No, the Mighty Mad Dog Maddis.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I'm Cetra the Imperishable with all the titles.
All the names. Maddis the Ineffable.
Nothing wrong with this strategy at all.
Cetra the Impronounceable.
We've got axemen, we've got spearmen, and we've got axemen again. My infantry, for some reason, are coming all the way out here. These are really good axemen, actually. Not really good. They're axemen.
Swordsman.
Yeah, good swords. That's what.
Because much fired. Pick up a few of them, hopefully. A
Yeah.
few good shots
Oh,
there.
did you see that guy just drop to the floor?
Yeah.
That's the new critical hit system, where you have a chance of dealing 10 times damage to a single unit
Nice.
in one shot.
I got told a funny story by Craig yesterday.
All right.
There was a moment where when they were just inputting the critical hit system,
Yeah.
and they said he said that even though it was supposed to be 10 times the damage, there was a bit of a miscommunication and someone just added 10 damage.
Oh, we've won!
Victory for the Cymru!
Victory for the Cymru!
Get in, lads!
We're having a Barney.
Bam! All
Look at
right, end that battle, Maddis.
End it.
We've got 9 minutes, so we can do some,
Oh, cool.
some devastation.
We can do some cleanup.
Yes.
We can probably push forwards and take a few more villages.
Hype! Get in, son.
This is why we need custom emojis, Wheels. For
Yes,
this moment.
I'll sort them out, don't worry. Jeez. God, look at him. He's been here, what, 2 months? He's already having a shout. Outrageous. Ugh, never do that.
That was
again.
nice, was it?
Alter Inc. says, I like that buildings are on fire.
I like that too. It's atmospheric.
Good for you, Alter. We did that
Ooh.
just for you.
Plus 10 on unit.
That's pretty good.
But their inexperience will diminish the experience that my men have, but that's going to happen anyway when I take people in. So, yeah, we're going to
Yeah,
do that.
they're scarpering. They're like, oh, that didn't go too well. I'm going to get out there, actually.
How? How did that go badly? Ooh, look at the emoji spam in chat. I like that.
Hype. Wrecked.
Wrecked.
Get wrecked, son.
The North of the Ode wreckage.
Get wrecked, North Leod.
Someone died.
Oh, enemy.
Oh, the enemy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool, right.
The general.
The bird defenders.
The what defenders?
The bird defenders.
Oh, the bird offenders.
No.
They
Bird.
offended some birds.
B-U-G-H.
Oh, the Berg.
Man will do his duty.
Yeah, that.
They defended the Berg.
Get out of here, you.
March
Well,
on,
Berg
men.
just means, like, village or something, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Nice little battle by the Babbling Brook, if I don't mind.
We are up.
You want a bit of chutney on that?
Stop. Please, we'll kill those
It's fine.
captives.
We're all British.
Sure.
Send them packing.
Send them packing.
Why? Are they moving?
Surprisingly, these guys aren't too unhappy about
Well, we
things.
successfully defended.
How? Yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to repair those because I think they'll repair in the next turn.
We will
But-
serve you well.
It is time to press the offensive in the south.
Oh, they're slowly going to repair themselves, are they?
Yeah.
Good times.
So, we are going to take... We've got some good units in here. I've done a good job here. Well done, me.
But you haven't used it, so...
We're going to get a couple more spearmen just to bolster it out. And we're going to march south. And we're going to try and take... Do you want to try and pronounce that?
Whitan Arnie.
Arnie's house. We're going to Arnie's
Yeah.
house. Whitten Arnie. Whitten...
Oh, well,
Ern-
I know that Whiten
Ern-
is a council that Wessex have.
Oh, yeah, the white... White?
The White.
Oh, our allies are not having a fun time.
Oh, God, what's happened here?
The Orkney have pushed south. They
Oh, wait, hold on. Orkney are
Sea
are
Kings.
no, they're allies with Kirkin, aren't they?
No.
Orkney?
They definitely are not.
Let's have a look at the They were when I last played as Kirkin.
Nope. They are enemies.
Ooh, that's
So-
bad news for them.
As one of the
Oh, no, sorry.
narrative
No,
pieces.
Orkney are allies with Sudria, is what
Yes.
I meant. Or Sufrua.
As one of the narrative pieces, when you're playing Kirkin, Forteru get attacked by them, and you have the option to either join that war or not. And it looks like they've taken the decision to join that war.
You're a big guy. Forteru.
I've made a mistake here. I've recruited 2 units
You've
that I
made a
can't look
mistake by
after.
inviting me on the stream.
I didn't invite you. Right, so next turn we're going to take Dimba.
Yep.
And we're going to push down to Whitnani.
Ooh, that was smooth. Whitnani.
Whitnani.
Brushed over.
Oh, I
it.
just punched the microphone though. That wasn't very professional, was it? Sorry.
Get punched, audio.
Oh, I apologise, guys. Right, they're running back to Whitnani.
Okay.
So they're going to get some supplies, but they are orange now, so their replenishment, their units are very low health and quantity, I guess.
Orange
Casil
is one
have
above
been
red,
destroyed.
which is of course the worst.
Mm.
Red is essentially newly recruited.
Our long hall of the mountain has been repaired.
Nice.
Just over time, it repairs itself.
And the Hall of the Mountain King.
For the glory
I
of
don't know
the
what that
country.
means.
I think it's just a piece of music.
Oh, okay. So, in this turn, I'm not going to go over my border because I want to get that little bit of replenishment that
Yep.
we can potentially get.
Good.
So I'm just going to hold there on the road.
Impossible.
Cool. We have enough money to do some construction as well. What do we do? I think we improve our economy and invest heavily in this, giving us 346 a turn. So, that's what we shall do. Got our farms. So
Yes.
apparently we have more food. But we don't. I'm not sure what happened there. I think I might have constructed something else that took food.
Yeah, no, an army, I believe, is what you constructed that took food.
Yes, that will do.
Yeah.
Let's take Dimbar.
Nice. We can start cleaning up now because this is all undefended land.
So probably what's happened now
As you say,
is
War fervor is a -24 right now.
it's from
by
these
the way.
border wars.
Yeah.
We're going to get peace. I'm
Because
going...
Ironically, we're just extending the border that people are.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that happens,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So they've spawned a new army here with their new king,
Not an
putting him out
option.
there. But I need to take Melross.
Yes.
But I think I'm going to just take Bebenberg, get down here, have those, take this.
We can leave those guys alone. They're just holding a ham right now, so we can.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, our food's kicked in. Oh, wait, no, because we just took there. So it's got a farm, so we've got more
Lovely.
food now.
Good stuff.
Let's give him Quartermaster, 10% movement,
Yeah.
5 supplies a turn
That's
as
that.
well. Really
good
good.
stuff. Good stuff.
We can't push any
We're doing
further
pretty well
with this guy.
supplies at the moment because we've basically just been in friendly territory.
Yeah, we're getting 1,000 gold a turn now. Really good. So, Coldingham, Melross, Bebenberg, next targets. Probably going to be in the next stream, though, to do that. I'm not sure if it actually... Are we going to carry on with this campaign?
We will figure that out
Yeah.
in the future, probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
So bear with us on that, but we'd love to carry on this campaign because this has been a really nice start.
If there's any factions that you really want to see, let us know in the chat and we'll...
Yeah, traditionally we would like to play as lots of new factions, especially with stuff like Warhammer when there's like so many new models that we need to show off.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, there's a giant lizard that really needs its place in the spotlight. But
Yeah.
if you want to see more of a progressive campaign, where we just keep on playing, then let us know.
Yeah, if you want to see us go to the end, or if you want to see us just show off all the different mechanics and stuff, let us know. We'll take a look.
Nice.
Cool. So at this point, we've just got the whole province here. We actually did that when we took Dimbar. I didn't realise Coldingham is a different province. But we've got more
Coldingham.
food. Coldingham.
Hayder would love to see Mead.
will do his
Mead.
A little bit of
Cool.
island action.
If you haven't seen, we've already got a Let's Play of those guys out anyway, just to tide you over. That's on the Total War channel. Narrated by yours truly.
Is that right there? There's a big old cross. Is that Lindisfarne?
That is Lindisfarne.
Nice.
Another nice little landmark that we've got in the game.
First landing spot of the Vikings.
Yes. So we've got that, and we've also got Hadrian's Wall.
Aiden says, can you explain who are the playable factions? There's 5 culture groups. There is the Gaels, who are Kirken in Scotland and Mead in Ireland.
Yep.
You've also got the Welsh, who we are playing as right now, as Strat Clut. There's also Gwynedd in modern-day Wales, which are over there. We've also got the Viking Sea Kings, who are in Dublin, which is on the east coast of Ireland, and Sufrua, who are in the, what do you call them, the
There we
Hebrides? Hebrides?
Yes, the Hebrides.
Hebrides. Yep.
The Outer Hebrides.
The Outer Hebrides.
And the
specifically.
Inner Hebrides.
Yeah. We've also got the English Kingdoms, who are Merse and Wessex, who are the blue and red, right slap bang in the middle. Some of the biggest factions.
Very well against East Anglia
Yeah,
in this
we've
campaign.
also got the Great Viking Army, who are East Engel, which are on the far right there, the light blue, and Northumber, who we have invited into our war recently against
Yes.
Northliod.
And it looks like they've just taken a Gurum, which is good.
Yep. Good.
Yeah, I think that's all the factions. Cool. So, what are we going to do? Oh wow, they've recruited 11 units there. That's a bit
They've
scary.
literally just recruited them though, so if we can use this,
We're going to intercept.
yeah, if we can intercept that before it
Oh,
gets.
we've got 87. So I'm going to recruit some good units in this army because we don't really have any good units. Good cavalry first of all, and then
There's
I'm
more
going to
skirmishes, man. We've seen how powerful those javelins are. Let's get them in.
just get 3 units of that.
Bam. Love it. Let's do it.
That's
we
going to
got
be a deadly
food
line.
for days right now. We're a bit low on cash, but food
Yeah.
for days.
That hasn't actually taken too much of a dent out of our income per
Yeah.
turn, which is quite nice.
Bitmark says there original music in this game. There is, and it is lovely. If you
yes.
if you watch some of our Let's Plays and Academy videos and stuff like that, you'll see some of the tracks that we've got.
Yeah, the one on Friday has got some really nice music in, which I found deep in some files the other day, but it's really, really lovely.
I really like the ones with hurdy-gurdies in, because I
Yeah.
really like hurdy-gurdies.
Yeah. Cool. So,
I also really want a hurdy-gurdy. Someone wants to buy us a Total War Live hurdy-gurdy.
what is a hurdy-gurdy?
Hurdy-gurdy is a big old wooden, like, machine-looking thing which has a crank on it. When you rotate the crank...
Is that in Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
Ah.
When you rotate the crank, it does a drone note, which is like the bottom of the scale. So it'll be
Yeah.
bass, but then you've also got keys on it, like you would like a piano or whatever, which when you press will also press down on another string, which is playing another note.
Oh.
So you get like the constant drone with lots of melody available on the other strings.
Whoa, that is
Love
cool.
hurdy-gurdies. Hurdy-gurdies are awesome. Such a weird and cool instrument.
That's not great.
That's not good, no, but it does. Put
That's
them,
also
I
good.
think they've put them into your. That puts them in your reach. Is what I'm just gonna say.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm not so sure. I think there's a river in the way. Maybe.
Issue.
Cecil Wig has been defeated. You'll see this quite a lot in the early campaign. There's a lot of small one-province factions that sort of get...
One province miners
Yeah. We'll just take this off them.
got absolutely Cecil wigged.
Without question.
We took a bit of attrition going through that snow there, but we'll recover
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
They're,
We've also
they're
got
stuck
points
out in the
spent.
water now.
Another Quartermaster. It's really important.
Not an option.
I see we've got some
Every man
difficulty
will do
with
his duty. Advance,
loyalty.
warriors.
Saint Shigami says it figures you would love those. You're practically a pirate. It's an outrageous comment.
I mean, they're not far wrong.
Well, to be fair, I got some Shadespire models recently, and they're Skaven obviously, and I painted them in yellow and black. And I tried to figure out what clan is yellow and black, and it's called Clan Scurvy, and they're Skaven pirates. Amazing.
Excellent. I love that.
So good.
Right.
As someone points out, you've got 47 food right now, so
Yeah.
plenty of room for more.
Last thing we're going to do, I think, because we've expanded quite a lot,
Yep.
we have taken over some estates, which is what I said at the beginning. And you can see now there's some jealous people out there because their estates are low and they want some
Yes.
estates, including my son.
Yeah, estate's low. And more influence than your ruler, because you are not very influential.
Really influential. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Denowal is...
I might make him my heir,
a bit of a boy.
but we're going to give my current heir one. Look at that. Boom. Straight.
Nice.
And then boom. That. Excellent.
Did we not want to go for the guy with loads of influence and very little loyalty?
Why not? Let's give him one as well. Doesn't really matter if I don't have any. I'm sure I'll take one in time. But we've moved our army up to Dimbar. This army is nearby. It can go ahead and try and siege Edinburgh. It's got a garrison, I
Public
guess.
order's a bit of an issue at the moment.
Yeah.
And I believe that's probably going to be something to do with our war further, so we'll
Yeah.
look at that. Oh, also, we've gone up another rank of heroism, so let's look at the benefits that we're now getting. So we've gone up to +3 unit round, +3 melee skill, which is nice.
Yeah. So that's cool.
We will serve
Yeah, I think
you
this is a
well.
good place to sort of...
Yeah, let's call it there.
Yeah?
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I've been Whelan. This has been Maddis. For his first ever drive on stream, sorry. Stride?
I did one a couple of weeks ago, but this is quite nice to do Thrones of Britannia.
First ever proper one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much to Maddis for hosting this.
No problem.
And thank you very much to yourselves for watching. We are going to be doing lots of Thrones of Britannia streams on the lead up to launch, so come and join us for that. If you want to play Thrones of Britannia yourself and you live in the UK, come down to Res in London this weekend. You can watch and also get your hands on the game itself.
Yes.
And if you're not able to meet us in Res, then watch out for their streams, because we're going to be doing a live battle between two Total War YouTubers.
Yes.
And I'm going to be hosting that.
believe
with-
that's on the
with,
Saturday.
Mr. Craig Kirby, and that is on the Saturday
At
at
4
4 o'clock.
Cool.
Thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hope you've enjoyed it
As
so far. We'll
always.
see
Yeah.
you soon. And remember,
See you soon.